Vaguely Anime Podcast. This is our Anime Club episode. Episode 20. Woo! We made it to 20. We're only a few weeks away from being half a month. Or half a year. Way to go.
Half a month.
Yeah, half
Good
a year.
one.
Proud of you, bud.
Yeah, you know.
You're doing
look,
great.
I have to fuck up the intro every episode. It's a
It's
requirement.
It's in your
tradition.
contract.
My
Anime
contract.
tradition at this point.
Just like how me and Anthony don't even talk to each other
Yep,
afterwards.
never.
It's in the contract.
We get in limos and we never talk to each other. It's great.
Anyway, I am one of the 5 hosts, Michael. Hey Sage, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Doing good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
How's life?
It's going.
Cool. How
Great.
you doing, Kat?
Fine.
Guys are giving me a lot to work with here.
Yeah,
What's up,
like
Anthony?
always.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, man?
You know, busy, doing a lot of work things.
Couldn't give less of a shit.
Yeah, cool.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Like I said, we don't care about each other.
Not one bit.
What's up,
we gotta
Colin?
keep the appearance.
You went to Comic-Con.
I went to Comic-Con.
You
How was
did.
Comic-Con?
There was a giant Ozaru Vegeta statue, and I was just giddily giggling like a child.
How much
You
was
should
it?
have purchased it.
It was not for purchase. It was
Anything's for purchase.
It was a statue.
Anything is for
$1,000.
purchase.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm not a billionaire. I couldn't walk up to Toei and be like, "Give it to me. Give me Ozaru
You just
Vegeta."
walk up and you're like, give it to me. And they're like, all right, okay.
You should have been like,
we
I'm
don't gotta
part.
ship it after this.
Here's
Here.
here's a check
Gotta
for $1
flat that
million.
out back, like-
Give it.
You should have just said, I'll give you free promo on the Vaguely Anime Podcast.
Ah.
Dude, what if they were like, what if
Shit.
they were like, holy shit, you're on Vaguely Anime? Like,
They're one of the like 30.
yeah, 30.
Yeah, dude. It was so nice to be at a convention again, and everyone was vaccinated and wearing masks the whole time, and they were pretty strict about it, and I was really happy about all that.
You'll love to see it.
Nice.
I'd
Yeah, I
love
saw a
to
lot
see
of
it.
shit that I was like, damn, I wish I was there. But
Yeah, I kept sending you some pictures, huh?
yeah, you sure did.
As in, I would
stuff?
I would have gotten it for you.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Saw a lot of
If
Genshin
I was there in
Impact.
person, I definitely would have.
100%.
But like pictures, I was at least able to be like, no, that's okay. If
They
I
were-
held that in my hand,
yeah.
I would have been like, it's mine.
Well, literally,
now.
because like Colin was like, hey, is there anything you? And I thought of like one character. I don't even remember who it was.
It was Rosario
Um,
Vampire. Was that it?
No, that wasn't the one you sent me. That I was like, if you find a better one of that, I'd buy it.
Oh, I don't
But
remember who it was.
I then afterwards, like after you had already left, I was like, oh shit, I thought of other ones I would have wanted him to look for, like Holo and probably Rosario Vampire. Dude, if you found Ice Girl, would have bought the shit out of that one.
She's not super popular. I don't think I saw her.
She's the best one out of the Rosario Vampire.
It's not as common anymore.
Oh, Rosario Vampire, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
It's awful. Bad anime.
Talking about
That's
bad anime.
the incest vampires, right?
What? No.
No.
That's
What?
Vampire Night.
That one.
I got you.
100% not that.
I got you.
A
Gotcha.
different thing. I don't.
Yeah,
think there's
Anthony.
any incest
If
in
you
that.
haven't learned, this is kind of a trope.
I told
Yeah.
you, dude. It's just anime. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, but
how
they're
it be.
vampires, so it's okay.
Is it?
No,
is
it's
it?
they're-
Is
no.
it?
Lie to
I'm
yourself.
kidding.
No, they're
Totally
5,000
kidding.
years old, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Look, dude. You'll.
Oh, is it one of those things where it's like, oh, she looks 13, but she's actually 40
Dude, those
million
videos on
vampire
I
years?
hate-
TikTok
yeah, those
make me
so
fucking
often.
die every time. I'm just like the ones where it's like the dude who's like, all right, we're gonna show you some pictures.
yeah.
yeah. He's like, oh, okay. How about this girl? She's clearly too young, sir. All right, next picture. Well, how old is she? Why would that matter, sir? She's clearly too young. All right, here's the last one. That's attractive. She is a child, sir. Fucking love those.
Anime.
Anyway,
Yeah,
speaking of bad anime.
yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, we watched Handshakers, and before Sage, the devil herself, incarnate, brings us into what the fuck the show is and why she picked it. These people are gonna do a shot.
Yeah, sure are. Hey,
So yeah, I'll
I-
cto open this.
I
root
hope
beer
you
while
all
they
to,
do
to
it.
handshakers.
To Handshakers. I hope you all
Kidding.
enjoyed it. It was really very good. Yes, very good from a distance.
You shut your lying
Fuck
crap.
you.
Oh,
Wasn't
Nah,
that
root beer was
delicious?
good. I didn't
oh
have to- I
Jesus
didn't have to
Christ,
worry
that's
about
rubbing.
that.
Oh,
But with lemonade.
oh,
Yeah.
I like the with lemonade.
It is.
but with lemon.
For health.
Pink lemonade.
Would you
The
believe that?
equivalent of me living in that that brown paper bag, just doing this every time you guys talk to me. Anyway,
Oh Christ alive.
Sage,
Yeah.
introduce your fucking show, you horrible degenerate.
So
Thought he was going somewhere else.
last month
Yeah,
we
I was
watched
gonna
Mushishi, and I was like, wow, this show was really fucking good. 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it so much. So my thought process was, we watched something really excellent, but especially Anthony and Kat need to see the truly terrible side
This is our fault.
It is.
No,
I
it's
sure
our-
don't.
Our fault.
I sure can
sure
just
didn't.
skip bad
Me,
shows.
Yeah,
me and
no,
Mike,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
Me and Mike have seen enough trash that
No,
like
the-
that
the-
doesn't need to be said for us.
The reason why is you need to see something truly bad to appreciate something truly good.
You're
No.
projecting.
No.
Right?
I think that
Also,
I think that I was appreciating fine without watching
Yeah,
this show.
100%.
Everyone needs to watch The Room if they're gonna be like a fucking cinephile, and everybody needs to read like fucking New 52 Red Hood if you're gonna read comics.
No, I'd say no to both of those things.
No, I think Mike is right.
No, the only one I'm genuinely glad that I saw it. I'm glad I read New 52 Titans or whatever it was,
Red
Red
Hood?
Hood. Yeah, because that was just a mess.
Right, but then it makes you
every
like everything
regard.
else.
But it was great.
Gives you an appreciation,
Yeah.
just like Handshakers, sadly.
See?
Did it give me an appreciation?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but
I
I've
think it
watched
made
so
me
much
hate anime
trash
more.
that I can say fuck you.
I guess
But
that's
Alright.
fair.
yeah,
I
sure,
guess, I
but
guess
I
that's
could be
fair.
mad.
Yeah.
No, but like the worst part is, Sage yesterday told me that Future Diary was trash, and I was like, "How fucking dare you? The fact that you made us watch Handshakers."
I will say Future Diary is better than Handshakers.
It's still trash.
Thank you.
but
At
But it's
least
not good.
it is. Good,
Oh, it's
but
great.
anyways, it doesn't matter.
It's the best. It's like the best trash you can get in anime is like Future Diary.
It's still trash.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not trash. I'm just saying it's really good trash.
You know that scene in SpongeBob where like he's like cleaning everything around like the Krusty Krab, and then he goes outside and there's like a giant thing of trash, and he starts spraying it with Windex and going like that.
Yeah.
Like with a, is it like that? Is it just like polished
Future
trash?
Diary? Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
is
so.
it polished trash?
No,
Yeah,
it's like imagine if you saw a dumpster and you knew you could just jump in it and you could roll around and it was soft and it was squishy and it didn't smell that bad and there was no like needles in there or
I don't
anything.
agree
I don't
bad.
want to go
I don't
into a
agree with
dumpster.
Such a
that's
weird
categorized
analogy.
as
Yeah, I don't agree with
squishy.
any
You're
of
going
this.
to a really weird place.
Yeah, really.
How is
What's
this really
squishy
into weird
dumpster you
analogy?
going into, my
Like,
guy?
You feel
Look,
around,
that
there's
dumpster
some
died
body
quite a lot, but,
parts.
like-
I'm
Jesus
on an empty
Christ.
stomach and I just took
What
a
a
shot. I'm not
wicked
gonna
thought.
say I'm not gonna say too many good things.
Anyway.
But anyway, yeah, so I was like, we'll watch Handshakers for the culture.
And what's it
Oh, I was
about?
cultured.
God, if I know. Oh my God.
Yo, you hold
Who's to
hands
say what it's about?
You hold
It's about
hands
it's about
and you fight people.
Yeah, but so
It's flip flappers.
it's
but
about
worse.
why it's about why
No, I
bad
would-
relationships are bad relationship dynamics are actually really good and nice and wholesome, guys. So I've got words for every single one of
Look, all I'm saying is that in the first minute and 43 seconds, there was like a BDSM.
Yo,
Oh,
my
yeah.
boy Kaggy.
There was
Wait,
like
that's
a
his name?
BDSM.
Well, no,
No.
I mean like the
No,
voice
it's
actor.
break-
them. Voice actor's
Combined.
Kaggy.
Oh, I was
Why
like,
do
they
you
have
know?
names.
My
Because
I
I looked
had-
up the
I had-
wiki because I didn't want to see
I
what
have
was going on.
I have
so
one
read what
comment
was
on the
going
voice actors, and it was immediately, "Hey, that's my friend Kaggy."
Oh.
That was the only comment.
Fred Kaggy.
Yeah.
Mike worked with him one time.
Alejandro Saab.
It was
Love
pretty
that
cool.
man.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's a solid voice actor and he's really funny on social media too.
Nice.
Who else is he?
Too bad he's in shit.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's Suguichi? I forget how to say his name, but the fucking detective in My Hero Academia.
He's also
Oh, cool.
He's also Shallot,
Mike's
the main
friend.
character of a Dragon Ball Legends, which is a gacha game.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
Handshakers.
Right. Yeah. Fuck. Do we want to start? Do we want to just do the non-spoiler review?
Oh, the non-spoiler
No, we
review.
should spoil the
no,
shit
no,
out
no,
of
wait,
it.
wait,
No,
wait,
but
wait,
what
wait,
is-
wait.
non-spoiler
the
review for the people
non-spoiler
that
review.
care.
Okay,
All one of them.
if you truly want to watch this show with no spoilers, here's the review.
You're
It's
wrong.
bad.
It sucks.
It's fucking awful.
Garbage.
I've been around for 24 years. And in my life, I have not seen anything that has scarred me emotionally to my core as much as Handshakers has.
The first minute made me literally motion
I
sick.
gagged.
Yeah.
It made me motion
It,
sick.
it was
I
so
read-
bad.
That's your
I called
no
the show a
spoiler
That's
wicked
your no
review.
spoiler
mercenary.
review. Everything else from here on will be spoilers. For the spoiler people, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Anyway,
awful.
We're just gonna
Anyway.
go in depth about why it sucks
Horrific.
now.
Yeah.
Rather light my eyeballs on
Okay.
fire.
Well, so
Anthony and Kat brought physical notes.
Kat
Mine's on my phone.
Mine is
prepared
also
to
on my
class
phone.
today.
Yeah.
As are mine.
So wait, how?
I just
want to.
want to preface.
I mean, for this one,
Yeah.
I don't think we really need to go in order.
I mean,
No.
I thought we'd
Alright.
go through
Because
Here's the
the
thing.
review,
I wanna
and then we go over
preface
the
that-
episodes. That's what I thought we usually do.
Oh,
yeah, like
Okay.
general and then specific.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that.
I
thought
want
for
to. I
this
want to
one-
preface before I begin that when I was writing notes for like the first 3 episodes, they were very detailed and like informative. But then as I got past
just got, like,
episode 5,
more.
I began writing in apocalyptic incantations in Aramaic, like you know,
Love.
like the language they used to kill Jesus.
Love.
Right? Like I've started
The
writing in that,
language they
and I
used
saw,
to kill Jesus. They didn't
and I
kill with
saw-
anything else, they spoke at
and
him.
I saw visions of the world on fire.
Yeah.
As I was writing these notes, so I don't know how much I can contribute.
I love it.
To this later
This
discussion.
is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
So I think
So-
we should at least do the circle just for the general thoughts.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I
Okay.
believe we go left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
Kat
Kat-
can go last.
Yeah. So Kat's first.
Okay, so handshakers. I knew instantly that this was going to be fucking horrible just from the art. Like, I guess I have bad motion sickness, but like, I've never felt it from a show before. Like, I've never watched something and then been like, I'm gonna hurl. Like, I can't look at this. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna have to take those
You legitimately felt
nausea
sick?
pills? Yeah, to watch a handshakers. Because it's
I
so
had to
bad.
lay down to watch.
Because it's so bad.
I couldn't
And
operate
ugly.
machinery for 3 hours after watching
Luckily,
Handshakers.
I don't know what the fuck is up with the first episode, but like the other ones aren't as bad.
It's 100%
Like,
the chains.
it's just the chains.
Because
Because
there's
the other
nothing-
Nimrods, who the fuck names it Nimrods?
Bro,
also.
I want to go into that so
Nimrod.
bad. I want to go into how
So fucking
stupid the naming
The
convention
ziggurat.
of everything in the show
Like,
is.
I hate this. But anyways,
But yes, the chains just
because
have
all of
they-
them were 3D, but specifically the chains,
the
is
chains
what made
fail
me
in
sick.
literally every single aspect of CG.
Every crevice.
because
Just
because
everywhere.
A, they're showing up fucking everywhere. B, there's no shadow, there's no motion blur, there's no weight. They don't fucking exist. So like
They're
everything
just
is
laid over the
yeah,
scene.
so everything is bad. Like at the very least, if you want to do fucking CG, you need goddamn shadows and
Yeah.
motion blur. They didn't have either of those.
Bro, why did the tits have shadows and not the chains, dude?
Because
Why
they
do
knew,
the
they
tits
knew it
have
was
as
important.
eyes
They
and
knew
not
it was
chains,
important,
bro?
Anthony.
They put their budget in the important places.
Which was
But
all
all
the
I'm saying is
President
that
Lily.
every other woman
She
in this
could-
show had like normal sized busts. But there were 2 people
Yeah.
that were just honking gazongas, dog. Like they were just like if you honked them, a car horn would sound out. Like, dude,
I just like
Raise
when
your
they
thoughts.
would do
crazy. Yeah, right?
with the
Like-
president, they would do this fucking angle where it was below her boobs and half of her face was missing.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Because it was like saved on lip flaps by her boobs.
Yep.
Also, every time they were like, hold on, we need to make the boobs bigger, we can still see her mouth.
You guys know that film rule where it's like Hitchcock's rule, where like the most important thing in the frame has to be front and center and prominent.
Yeah.
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 and like whenever there was like a profile shot of her boobs were like up to her neck.
Yes.
And I'm like,
absolutely.
I am
She
concerned
looked like she
for
had
you.
thyroid cancer.
I'm
for
like,
fuck's sake, dude.
I'm
Like,
like,
all the
are
way up
you
here,
having
dude.
trouble
Oh, shit.
breathing?
She
Like-
literally had like a push-up bra for her humongous boobs.
No, that's
They were
way
just, like, up
that
here.
no push-up bra can do that. Like I don't care
She's
what you
duct taping
advertise.
them
I want to know
everywhere.
what
Yeah.
push-up bra's putting in the work because that boy
Like-
deserves a raise.
like,
let me tell you,
Jesus
Just a
Christ.
raise and 2 weeks
a
off.
raise in 2 weeks off, dude.
I can't.
Shit's carrying the whole show on its back. He needs a raise in 2 weeks off.
But like, you know why they did that?
What?
Because she's in love with her fucking brother.
Oh my God! Can we talk about the incest
We'll
real
get there.
quick?
We'll get
We'll
there.
get
We'll
there.
get
Okay,
there.
all
We'll
right,
get there.
fine.
But that's why they were like, all right. Well, I mean, if we're gonna do this,
We need the brother to have incentive.
He can't just be really good at this Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff. He needs to be in love with his
Yeah, he
sister.
needs
No,
the
that's a real
incentive
game.
for the
What, Precious Memories?
That's
Is
a
it
real game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, but made because of that show, or it was before it?
Probably real
I
before it.
believe it was real before it. I didn't look
I
that
wonder
I
if
far
feel like-
into it.
Probably
I
real.
wonder
How
if they're
popular-
insulted
This
about
was, no,
this
I'm
anime.
fairly positive that there was a lot of ads in there. Like that's in my
Yeah,
notes.
I was
There was
gonna
a lot
say
of
there's
real
a
life
lot
ads.
of weird ads.
And the Precious Memories one was
Speaking
the
of
most
names,
prominent
though,
and
in-
like
in-
forward.
And I don't think it's fucking real, so I don't think it's an ad. But like, cocktail corn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cocktail
Yep.
corn.
Fuck kind of
Yo,
restaurant is
puts
cocktail
corn in a
corn?
parfait,
Don't
dude.
worry, it's candy
Wait,
corn.
look, we
No,
got-
Candy
it's-
corn.
but it doesn't matter.
Which also, by the way, candy corn, the worst fucking candy.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever
Get the
heard.
fuck out of here.
The
Get out
worst
of my
candy
house.
corn.
You
Get
like
out.
it?
Candy
It's
corn-
awesome.
Like
Candy
it?
corn is
Ew.
delicious.
Ew.
corn's gross.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Ew.
Candy corn is delicious. I love munching on some
Candy
candy
corn
corn.
When
in
did you
October.
turn 87?
I'm gonna hurl.
I've always loved candy corn. It's so
No,
good.
Candy corn is so good.
Thank you, Sage. The only fucking smart person
I
here.
can't believe
Once
we have two
again,
wrong people
I
on this
got
fucking
I know.
podcast.
This is
I can't
horrific.
believe you
Shut up.
claim that Sage
you,
is
ag-
smart.
you agree with Bad Take Mike. You agree with Bad Take Mike. Get out.
You fucking think
Wait a minute. Can we go back to that?
That was too easy.
I'm getting
Candy
roasted.
corn
We're like
sucks.
5 minutes in.
It's
So,
aggravating.
so my opinions on handshakers.
You skip what?
Yeah, bro.
Hello?
What the fuck? fuck?
We still count the fish
Ted's
and
still
the
there,
egg.
too.
I know.
God.
I just really need to say some
Got
things.
1.5 people
All right,
over
let's
here.
keep going.
I'm angry.
I mean, I have notes
Yeah,
to
let's
go
just
over.
go through the general stuff.
Yeah,
kinda
general,
quick.
general.
Let's try to.
All right, all right.
It was I don't know. My last note on episode 12, it's my only note for episode 12. I still don't know what the fuck this show is about. That is my only note.
Yeah.
Killing God.
Yeah, what? Yeah, where did that go? Like, seriously?
God never showed up.
So many of these I
Oh,
just
yeah,
yeah,
no,
I
showed
did.
up at the end.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did. I have so many questions. Like, there's just so many question marks in my notes because I just couldn't tell what the fuck they were doing.
Oh, the only
And I
article
feel
of
like-
punctuation I used in my notes is question marks.
Like, I feel like they were just messing up. Like, they would forget to draw them holding hands after they said, you have to be holding hands or
yeah,
you'll
they
die.
completely forgot
We-
about
And then
that
they were
plot
like,
point.
oh, just kidding. She could be away for like
I don't know,
20
We
minutes.
had a
they-
counter.
no, 'cause
We had a
They
counter
say it
going.
like 6
They
episodes
brought up
later.
later where they were like, oh, she can be like 15 minutes away.
Okay,
from
yes,
you
but-
now.
but
And then
that's
we're
not
like,
the-
"Oh,
that's
but
not
they
the
say
point.
too
2
late.
hours.
They say it too
they
late.
say, oh, you don't have to hold. You can not hold hands for 15 minutes at a time. What does at a time mean? In a
Like,
day?
yeah, do you
forever?
quickly just like
They don't
grab
specify.
and get
once,
to
you,
go again?
once you release grip, can you
Like-
go back and it resets?
like
what does
I-
it
that's
mean?
what I
15 minutes
assumed.
Right,
per
yeah.
hour? Like,
What
I don't
I
understand.
literally think
And
they
then the-
forgot
and
to
then-
draw
was that,
it.
and then
And
the
then the
rules
time.
are
No, no, no.
inconsistent.
No, no.
Yeah,
The
and
time.
then
The rules
they're
aren't
like,
consistent
now
because they
you
keep
get
raising.
2 hours to be away from each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
episodes went on.
But why the fuck would you be testing that?
How do they know?
like,
How
that's
does he
so-
know?
Also, there was the one episode where she gets lost in the city, and she was lost for more than 15 minutes, mind you.
Yeah.
No, but it's okay because they were already at the 2 hours. They just weren't sure about the 2 hours at that
But
point.
you're telling me he ran around the entirety of wherever this freaking takes place? It's not going to take you 2 hours to run around the city.
I have no idea. Look, it's a badly written show. What do you
Look,
want me to say?
Well, I'm saying-
he ran around in the area
should
and then
be
she
dead.
was
No,
taken
no,
by
no,
the
look,
friend.
look.
They should
As
all be dead.
somebody who spent a night in the city, walking
I thought she was
around.
gonna say in handshakers.
No, walking around
God.
In the ziggurat.
same
It's
4
worse than World War II,
block
dude.
like
Braver than a
radius
Marine.
for 4 hours looking
Yeah.
for my car. That took me way longer than 2
I'm
hours.
not surprised
to
she lost her
find
fucking
a
car.
stationary
My
vehicle.
comment before. Colin?
I'm not surprised she lost her fucking car.
How far away did you walk from your
Certain
car?
things. Certain
no,
things.
I just, I,
No,
I-
this
I,
needs- this
I,
needs to
I
be
got,
addressed.
I got the street number wrong, and I was one off. So finally,
You said you what?
To go one street over?
You didn't think to check?
No, because I was like, oh, I
I'll
was.
do a big circle around every street but the one it's on right fucking next to it.
No, because
Sage, you took up 2 meal
Guys,
times
guys.
to find your car.
Guys,
To
this
Italian
is why
meal
we
times.
had to
Italian
watch
meal times.
Handshakers because she's like this. This is why we were forced.
This is someone who thinks Handshakers is worth watching.
no, don't slander my good name.
I will.
have a
You
good
took 4
name to
hours to find
slander.
a car that was one street over.
No, because I realized it was one street over because at midnight I was like, I'm giving up. Somebody stole my car, and then I was gonna walk to the subway to go to my.
Did you have
friend's-
your keys being like,
No, because I didn't have a remote
Oh,
on it. My
my
keys
God.
didn't have a remote at the time.
She's,
Oh, yeah.
she's about to tell me that she walked by her car on accident
No,
on
no,
the way
I
of
didn't.
giving
I,
up.
I didn't. So I was gonna walk to the subway,
She's
which
totally
was like
gonna
2
say
blocks
that.
down, and then I saw my car.
You did it by accident after giving up to go fucking take a train home. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I called my parents, and I was like, I found my
I
car.
cannot believe this.
And then I got home at like 1 in
I
the
can.
morning.
Yeah,
I
know
can I can believe it, but it's just it still astonishes me.
Where
So
the
now,
fuck
if I
were
go to
we?
the city, I take a picture of the street that I park on.
Smart.
So I want to talk about the sister who wants
you
to fuck
done?
her brother.
We're not.
Yeah,
we're
go-
initial
Much
thoughts.
good
Initial
enough.
thoughts.
General.
Yeah.
Still
General.
general.
No, we're still doing general. All right, hold
You're
on.
spoiling
Oh,
it for the
okay, I
people who
wrote
don't
a
know about
literal-
the sister.
I wrote a literal general notes section just for the first episode.
Wow.
This show is incredibly schizophrenic in terms of like how its tone is.
Yeah.
Right? So there's that one scene in the beginning where like you meet the class president for the first time after the kid's like done fixing whatever because
You meet her
apparently he's
boobs?
fucking my guy. Yeah, you meet her tits
You
for
don't
the
meet
first
her.
time and then you meet her. But
Comes in the frame first.
yeah, 100%. And then you meet her, right? So there's just 2 characters that you meet in like the span of 2 seconds. It's crazy, right? So like this kid is like fixing like whatever the fuck he's
Her like
fixing.
iPod.
Her like iPod or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So So like this show is just like it's got like the jaunty music in the background, like the beam, 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 beam.
Yeah, it had
By the way,
really weird music
soundtrack
choices.
every
does
song
not
sounds
slap.
the same.
Soundtrack does not slap.
I think
Every
the OP
song
does.
sounds the same.
Yeah,
in this-
very
in this
weird
thing.
music choices.
What?
Not good.
Did you say the OP does?
Yeah.
I thought
No,
the OP
OP
was
no,
good.
OP
I didn't
no.
know.
If
I
you-
think the OP
if you-
was
The
good.
song-
If
Yeah,
you
I-
don't
yeah.
look at,
Nah, I
listen to
don't
me,
like
listen to
the
me.
Not the visuals.
This
Yeah,
is
no.
a note I have in my phone. If you start the OP and you just listen to it and you look at your phone the entire
Yeah,
time,
I was
you have
doing
the
it at work.
optimal time. Yeah, you have the optimal time. It's a fine song if you just listen
There was
to
the
it.
only song that I thought was okay was like it was at the very fucking end of the show, and it was like it had words to it. I know that. And I was listening to it. I was like,
Wait, the one where it was like 3 different songs on
I
top of
don't
each
know.
other?
I just know that there was words singing, and I was like, all right,
No
well
idea
this
what
at
you're
least
talking
is like
about.
interesting to listen to.
Nope.
And then it ended, and I was like, all right, cool.
and now it's over.
Please continue.
Oh yeah, so there's this one. There's the one scene where like the kid is like fixing whatever fucking
Legally
toaster.
distinct iPod.
Yeah, sure. He's like fixing whatever, and then you meet her tits, and then she comes in and she's like, "Oh, what's his name? Tazia."
No
Tazuna?
idea.
He's like
Don't remember any of their
Tazia-kun.
names.
I don't know
Tazuna?
their name except for
Tazia?
President Lily.
Whatever,
That's it.
dude.
It's-
Tazuna.
Tazuna is the boy,
The
and
boy.
Koyori is the
I have it
girl.
written down
Sure
as
could
main
be.
boy and main girl.
So Tazia is like, or Tazuna, whatever his name is like, "Oh, Mrs. President, I didn't see you there," and I'm like, "You didn't?"
A shadow got casted
I was
upon
like-
you.
I was like, I thought the
15
sun
minutes
was-
before she walked
eclipse.
over.
I'm like, dude, the sun was eclipsed. Like, how could you not see her, right? So she's like,
She has her own gravity
yeah,
around
she's
her.
like- she's like, oh my god, I'm so happy. She's like, oh my god, I'm so happy that you fixed my iPod. And then she pulls out a fucking
No,
tarot
wait,
Every
wait,
anime
wait,
girl.
wait,
No,
I just thought of something. Wait,
Alright.
1 second, because I'm gonna lose my train of thought because I didn't even think about this, but that just triggered something.
Okay.
When that happens and she's boobs all up on the table, he's
On the
like,
table?
he's like, President Lily, like you're way too close, and she's like, oh, sorry, I have a
Boys
brother.
always tell me I'm
Yeah,
too close.
They tell me I'm too close, but I have a brother, so I'm used to it, and I didn't.
They
put
were
it
foreshadowing.
together, and I
They were
didn't
foreshadowing.
put together.
Oh my
God.
that. I didn't put that together.
Literally,
Alright,
Guys,
carry
is
on.
Handshakers actually good?
Like, in my notes, I went, it didn't even take one full episode to get to incest, is in my notes. And then immediately after that is, it didn't even take 2 episodes to get to a lolly.
No, not one bit. So she's fucking talking to him, right? And she's like, "Oh, Tazuna-kun, like you fixed my iPod. I'm so happy." The Reaper. She's like,
Death
she's
is
like,
upon you, Tazuna.
she's like fucking, she's like, the Reaper. God's wrath is upon us all. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, God's wrath is upon you because you are
I'm like,
fucking sinning.
And then,
like,
he's
what
like,
is this?
And he's like, cool. I gotta go.
Yeah, she's like,
He's like,
"You're reading
here's
a
your
tarot deck
iPod,
in front of me."
lady.
He's like, I don't care about that bullshit. Bye.
So I'm like, we just went from like this pointless scene where he's like fixing his fucking iPod,
It's not
and
pointless.
it's
it's
like so
so
happy.
we can know he's good at
No,
tinkering.
He's a
established-
fixer.
And then
He's a
throw
tinkerer.
that shit
Right.
away.
No, you're right. The
He's
scene
good with gears,
what
which
I meant
are
to
in
say,
iPods.
What I meant to say was that it's boring as shit. So so we're sitting through this boring scene where there's like this jaunty music. It's all happy, and she's like, "Yeah, like, you know, thank you so much for fixing my iPod." And she's like, "Fucking," and then it's just like, boom, the Reaper. And then like this whole fucking thing happens where she's like reading a tarot card and like predicting the kid's future. And there's like multiple points like this throughout the show. Because oh my god, the one that was like most egregious was when her and her brother are fighting
with the
Tazuna.
with the like cards.
Yeah, no, they're fighting, and it's like kind of like, you know, silly or whatever. It's like fun. It's like silly and shit. And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Oh, me and my brother, we've always been so close. You know, we're a winning duo. We're gonna really win." Smash cut to their parents being like, "You bitch wife!" Like,
I'm going out for dinner.
Like, I'm going out for dinner. Yeah, our kids are failures. And then I'm like, where did this abuse come from? Like,
When the dad's
we're-
like, you
we're in
can
the middle of
do
a
better,
fight.
and she had a fucking 100 on her test. It's like, no, she
Yeah,
can't.
he's like, don't be complacent now. And I'm like, what is happening?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm like, so we're literally in the middle of this fight. We're like this big action scene is going on, and we smash cut to domestic abuse. I'm like, what's going on?
I feel like
here,
they
dude?
did shit like that a lot.
Yes.
Also, there was a point later when like the sister and the brother are talking to the two of them, and they're talking about his fucking name, or it's like the Dread Emperor or whatever.
Oh, when they're in
yeah,
the
yeah,
restaurant.
No,
Yeah, and he's like, he does this like fucking phrase or whatever, and then and
Look.
literally immediately I wrote
Everyone
down
in the
Colin
restaurant's like,
fucking
who's
wishes
that
he was as
fucking
cool as this
loser?
kid.
yeah.
Did you say that about me?
Yeah, I wrote that in the fucking thing where he was like, I was like, Colin wishes he was as cool as this kid.
Okay, so legit in my notes, I did put it's like, oh, maybe this bitch should meet the double crit king.
That actually
Stop
name was.
it.
I had one deck, and
For
for that time
Vanguard?
for Vanguard, and I would absolutely call
my-
myself the double crit king because
My
I
notes are
just
right.
double
I will
crit
show
all
you right
the
now that I
time.
can say that.
Kill people.
Okay,
Kill
but that is
people.
that's pretty baller though.
It was
Double crit.
really like the deck was built to do it. It was so baller. I fucking love that deck. I still have it built.
My point
That's
stands.
pretty solid. I'm
But
not
nah,
gonna lie.
it's like people do give like nicknames like that. Like my boy Trigger Trav.
Stop it.
Yeah, my
not
boy
real.
Trigger.
I
That's
bet
not real.
Colin
Trigger
wishes he was
Trav.
as
We
cool
call
as
him
this
Trigger
kid.
Trav.
I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty virgin.
100%.
Like-
100%.
He's a very nice
At least
boy.
for that
he's
kid,
a very
he's
nice
fucking 10
guy.
or whatever.
Who's,
So like, he's not to worry about
wait.
it.
Who's editing this video?
Anthony.
Please zoom into Colin's face. I just watched him. His eyes died as she said that because he thought she was about to compliment him again.
Oh,
And
what
his
on?
eyes died when she said, "That's pretty virgin." I was looking at him.
Oh my
You
God.
have to zoom
He was
into
like,
that.
oh, let's get a fucking
Yeah,
compliment.
he
Nice.
thought so, and it just crumbled. And she
Because-
said, "Pretty virgin."
Because don't insult Trigger Trav. Travis is a good boy.
I believe you, but that's a terrible name.
Oh my god. That's,
Yeah, but he always gets triggers.
Are you good with your general thoughts?
oh my god, am I?
Okay.
Cool,
We'll go
Colin.
episode by episode after.
Oh my
so-
god, I cannot wait.
Colin, hit me.
My thoughts on handshakers, I think, are best expressed. I believe it was.
I thought you were
the-
going to song.
I believe it was the great American author Ernest Hemingway,
Oh my God.
who once
Fuck that
said, "I'm going to suck the end of this shotgun."
Yeah, I believe it was the great author Ernest Hemingway who once said,
Holy
a shotgun."
shit! There was a character whose entire
fucking
personality, her entire personality is she's a bitch and she quotes.
And she
Bro,
does these.
She actually. Yeah,
Hold
how
on,
do you make a character?
But the worst part is,
She
I liked
explains
her the
the-
best.
She was the
all
best.
these people were so bad that she was actually kind of redeemable.
She's like,
and I was like,
no.
At least she has like a purpose. She has a dream.
The
like,
quotes
you know
weren't
what I
even
mean?
hers.
I
No,
don't
they weren't.
care.
all she did.
Everybody in
she
this show
literally all
sucked so
she did.
bad that she was redeemable in my eyes.
No,
My
literally,
main-
hold on. Literally, all
No.
she did was she got onto the battlefield and she was like, as the great Mahatma Gandhi once said, cock and ball torture's legal on Sundays.
I think there's like
Do
My
you
comment on
know
her-
the great
Literally,
conquerors?
my
Yeah,
comment
yeah,
on her
like, what?
right when she showed up was, oh, this bitch is her only personality is that she quotes.
She just
people.
quote, dude.
Yeah.
I bet she thinks
literally
she's
wrote,
better than me, doesn't she?
I'm not even gonna lie. I
Her
literally
personality
wrote, like,
is
all
that
of
she
the
wants to be a
characters are
pop
only
idol,
defined.
not the quotes.
No. Her personality is the quote, and that she wants to be a pop idol, and that she regrets not selling her soul
Yeah,
to a
it sure
pop
does.
idol company
Wait, sure
and
does.
just
But then
doing
she goes
whatever
to
the
do
fuck
it
she says.
anyway.
And that is her character arc.
No,
is that
she
you
doesn't.
should? No, she does.
She
She does
doesn't.
the end.
When
She does.
her manager mentions, I made that concert got canceled. I made a meeting for that guy, and she's like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And she's like, you know what? Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
whatever.
change.
No.
next
Oh,
time.
The
I
end of her
missed
arc
that.
is that she should sell her soul to the pop idol
Oh.
agency and do whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
'cause
they
the
want, no matter
manager
what.
comes to her concert at the mall.
The
Yeah.
president.
Whatever.
Oh,
The manager.
yes.
Guys.
Okay, yeah, I
Wait,
do
wait,
remember
but
that.
can I
Yes,
just
okay,
say
no,
my main problem with the endless amount of quotes from this bitch is not only would she just throw in completely random nonsensical quotes,
Because she
would
didn't know
then
him.
she would
just didn't know
she
him.
would then go on to explain the quotes, being like,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
means you're a little bitch.
So,
I'm telling you, all these people suck so much that like I kind
No,
of liked
you
her.
can
yes, but
clearly
to be-
define.
to be
you can
fair.
clearly define every single character. I wrote it down. Literally every single character in this show is defined by one single trait.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like
nobody is
you have
dimensional.
Koda.
Yes.
You have Kodaka, who's the pop idol. Smart.
That's her
You
name.
have Chizuru.
She's
Smart.
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 It could
Because
be.
she's quoting all these people.
Smart.
Wait,
she
but
didn't
Smart
fucking
said
know
she
the
didn't
quote.
know
But it's
She
so
got it
obvious
from the
she's not smart
manager.
because all she does
Okay,
is do stupid
guys,
quotes.
Guys,
But
she's
then you got
smart enough to
Shaziru.
at least memorize
Who's
it.
Shaziru?
Shaziru, the short chick who's 25, but she looks like a kid.
Oh, okay.
Small.
She's
That's her
30
only
something.
character.
No,
No.
She's small.
also angry.
She's
Also-
no, no, no.
also-
It's the small and big.
Yeah,
It's
she
the
has-
small and
she
big
has real-
dynamic.
She has real hashtag
Also,
boss girl
her
energy.
fucking
That's
her
her
subordinate definitely a sub.
Yes,
I'm saying-
absolutely.
I
There
had to-
was
I
like a
had to- right here.
5-minute
Okay.
spanking
Right.
scene. I
No,
wrote
oh,
about
no,
it.
oh, I have notes on
He's
the
a
spanking
bitch.
scene as well. I have notes on the spanking scene that is legitimately this woman is spanking a man in front of children for 5 minutes straight. Please put her in jail.
Yep.
By the way,
I'm not
yeah,
done
go
here.
spank.
Okay,
Okay,
go
Colin,
ahead.
Colin, Colin.
We need to get through the generals.
Okay, I'll keep it at generals then. Holy shit, how do you take like 3 different forms of animation and put them together and have it look that dog shit and think, yeah, we can put this out?
Yeah.
How do you just like nothing was connected?
No,
and it was
not
just
at
a
all.
piece of shit show. And then it's like you also add the music was just fucking awful. The last fight had the most calm, chill music. I was like, am
Yeah.
I supposed to be like watching
every
a
fight
final
had chill music.
That final fight
No, the final
gave
fight
me nothing.
specifically.
Yeah.
Especially once they got on that fucking tower.
My
Yeah.
final
Nothing
episodes
mattered.
have
and
one sentence because I'm like nothing fucking happened.
And then I just want to say that every fucking handshaker couple is just a representation of a bad relationship dynamic that the author's trying to say, no, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Oh,
this
you know,
is great.
BDSM.
But no.
Incest.
The
No,
BDSM one, actually, the
singer,
BDSM one was
singer,
okay.
the singer, and her manager.
Vagina's gotta hurt. That's not okay.
Some people like that.
Yeah,
If
she
it's
was
okay.
into
people
it.
like
She was
that.
into it.
Two
Dude, that
consenting
pussy
adults.
pulls.
She was
Two
into it.
consenting
But
adults.
no, the I will say the singer and manager, their relationship did end up being wholesome.
No.
It did.
That no
It did.
parasocial
Yes, it did.
relationship.
Because
No,
she's selling
no,
her soul
no,
to a corporate
because-
entity now.
No.
Not
Let
that
me
part.
explain
No,
why.
but he literally
because-
mentioned, I'm not into this for a relationship. It's not romantic at all, and it's purely work. And he,
No,
And
but
that was
what,
good.
I
no.
believe
But
in
what
you.
he was saying was
Yeah.
it's
It
nice
was.
that people can know that it's fine that I have this relationship with this woman that I'm not dating, that I have this idol who I legitimately care about and affects my life in a certain way, and that's okay. And it was like, oh, this is promoting parasocial relationships with like idols or other celebrities or whatever the fuck like content creator shit that you
But
have
it's different
online.
because he knows her. Like he's actually her manager.
No, I
I
think-
feel like the message was there.
I think like my problem
I don't think the
with
show
it-
had any messages.
Yeah, the
to
show
me.
didn't have a
The show-
message.
The show had some messages, and it was like incest is okay,
Okay.
grooming is okay, parasocial
No, with
relationships
the
are
incest
okay.
thing, they were all cool with it.
Yeah, no,
Like
No
they
one
were
questioned
all
it. No
so
one
cool
questioned
with
it.
it.
They supported the grooming of a fucking child.
Wait.
Yeah.
Speaking
Lily's a predator.
Speaking of that, they were okay with the incest. Literally, her confessing her like incest love is what made the like main girl realize that she loved Tazuna
Yeah,
or whatever.
100%.
And I was like, "Are you kidding?"
100%.
I was like, "This is what triggered
and then
this
wait,
for you?"
and then I think this is in like maybe episode 9 or 10, but they're like at that cocktail corn cafe, right? And they're like it's Tazuna and Koyori and then President Lily and her little brother, and they're talking, and Tazuna and Koyori like go to leave, and the president's like, "Ah, I wish we could express our relationship so openly," and the little brother's like, well, we have a slightly different situation. Smirk, and I'm like, I'm
And
going
then
to
they like
fucking-
zooms into their hands.
Yeah,
I'm
because they
like-
hold hands.
Yeah, underneath the table, all sneaky. I'm like, all right, I gotta jump off a
Oh
bridge.
yeah, I want
now.
to die.
All right, are you done with your general comments?
Oh yeah, that was my general notes. So please, Mike.
Fucking general wise, literally like, I'll just talk about like the animation and CG, I guess, just general like, like the animation was super fucking still. Like,
Yeah.
nothing interacted with each other ever.
Except for
when it's a show
they
about
put
him.
so much in Kiori's eyes. She got like stars going
True.
on all the time.
Oh, we had some comment. We had some
I
comments
saw the
about
Big
that.
Dipper
like-
in her eyes,
but, like,
dude. It was crazy.
About a show with characters holding fucking hands, it didn't even ever feel like they were actually holding hands. Like that shit, like nothing felt fucking connected. The backgrounds had nothing going on with them.
Dude,
at
can
all.
we
They-
talk about how in the backgrounds it was just JPEGs of
Yeah,
it, like things?
also-
it was just shit they pulled off Google
They,
Images.
no,
to
it
make
was,
the
it was
background.
pictures of real things.
Yeah,
too.
that's
It wasn't
that's what I'm saying.
animated.
It was
and
real
then like
things.
and also like the fact that like I understand shows reuse backgrounds and shit
Right,
a lot, but like this show did it so fucking obviously.
Oh, with the
that-
crowds?
Yeah, the crowds.
Yeah.
They had the same fucking shots.
Yeah.
Like he went to a different location, and it was the same building that he left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the first episode, he leaves his school, which they show as like that round curved building.
Yep.
Goes somewhere else, and it's the same fucking round curved building with the same like crowd shots of people running fucking away.
Also, sometimes the crowd shots from a distance, literally just videos of real people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like, oh god,
That are like
the-
blurred slightly.
The,
so.
Yeah.
the CG just all around was awful. Nothing had motion blur. Nothing had weight. There were no contact. Fucking shadows. The fire all looked goddamn awful.
Fire.gif, dude.
And then I brought up here for fucking this is still generic as fuck, but whatever. That like the dragon arm in episode 6 when the brother spawns it out of the card looked like something out of fucking
Oh my
Spawn.
god! I
Spawn.
literally wrote Demon Arm OMFG. Like, I
Literally said demon arm and rocks after impact is some Spawn Satan level animation.
So bad.
And it didn't even touch the building. Nothing
No,
even touched. It
it-
didn't even interact
you
with
know
it.
what
that
it
demon
makes me
hand, that
think of?
CGI OMFG. Yeah.
It looked
Hell yeah.
like something that they like just started to render and they were like, oh fuck, I ran out of time. Let's just put it in
Yeah.
anyway.
You mean the episode airs tonight? Like, yeah,
Like
that
literally,
kind of energy.
It was
like-
all the CG was like fucking PS2 level animation.
Oh, also they moved super fast.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was like
with the
it was like
background
upspeed.
shots,
Yeah, yeah.
they-
Yeah, yeah.
All the background characters, if it was like let's say like a wide shot, like Mike was saying, of like a building or something, and then like random people walking around, they were all fucking
Yeah, they were like,
sprinting.
"Whoa."
It was like
I'm
it was like
I don't know where
1.5
you
to
need
2 times
be,
speed.
But you need to calm the
None of
fuck
the
down.
Nimrods were fucking interesting
Not
at all.
a single one.
Oh, and not at all. Also, by the way, the
They're all,
fact
like,
that his
bad,
was fucking Gears and Koyori's, is that her name, the main girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Was fucking Sprockets.
Can I comment about the
Kill me.
sprockets? Wait.
Kill
no,
me.
Wait.
You have a note, please.
There are
Please.
differences.
Okay.
I know that.
The manager goes, I have these in quotes. Wow, there's floating sprockets everywhere. And then the main girl goes, they're called sprockets. Yeah, he just fucking said that.
She goes, oh, that's what they're called, Sprockets?
No,
she
says
says,
No,
yeah,
she
they're
says
called
they're
sprockets.
sprockets.
Oh, I thought she said, oh, that's what they're called.
I had that as a note too.
Oh, I thought she said that's what they're called. Like, okay.
No, she
No.
said they're called sprockets. Like she's explaining, and I'm like, he just fucking
Yeah,
said that. I
bro,
was
we
like,
fucking know.
But then, like, other things like the rain, not on the same fucking field. It was all just in front. There was
Yeah,
no
no.
interaction with that at all. There was the fucking filter on the show, by the way, almost as bad as Namaka. Like, it was
Yeah, with all the
everything was fucking
sparkles.
glowing
Yeah.
and sparkles.
And gradient-
almost as bad as
and
Namaka.
Except it's
gradient
fun
of,
in
like,
Nanbaka.
a
No,
gradient
fucking
with
Namaka's
like
Namaka.
That's a great show.
Oh,
either
I know all
the
about it.
gradient for
Oh,
the
you should
filter
watch it sometime.
was either
Alright.
like a
think
light
I could.
green
Do
and
you
a
think so?
purple
It's funny
in
enough.
like the left corner and the
behind
green in the right corner like
It was
this.
an Instagram filter
Or
that they just put on
or
it, and that
if
was
they
it.
felt really fancy, they would swap it so the green would be at the top and
Oh,
the purple was
God.
at the bottom.
The director of the show was like, "Yo, can we res this motherfucker up with Clarenda over
Like-
here? Look at Clarenda Instagram font or Clarendon." or whatever
And
it's
also,
called.
my last little generic thing I will say is that I did legitimately think that Koyori, the main
Koyori.
girl, was kind of
Koyori.
fucking cute.
Oh, she was cute.
Yeah.
She was very.
She
cute.
she was cute.
I
No,
would
she was
No.
cute.
her
Yeah, but then when the guy
no.
did the Gandhi
disagree.
quote and then she started speaking, she was like,
I was like, oh, you stop being cute. Just shut your
I was
mouth.
I didn't think her name
"Ah."
was that. I didn't think her speaking voice was that bad.
It wasn't great.
"No, it's fine."
I thought she was cute. Like at the end of the show, like my last comment, like besides like my second to last comment, I guess, was just like, all right, she was all right.
You have Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay.
No,
You're
not.
kidnapper. You're falling in love with your kidnapper.
Also, the
dude.
ending was so non-existent. I literally almost gave this show a 5 because of it. Because I was
wiped your
telling them,
memory.
I was telling them.
a 5 is average.
No, I know
Mike.
because
I know, he's-
it was so bad and non-existent of an ending. Like because the ending wasn't bad, it just nothing happened, right? Like it was just
I
so
would say it's a
nothing.
bad ending if nothing happened.
It was just so nothing that my brain was like, because when I review a show, I'm like the last episode usually is like what puts me in a solid point for what to rate it. So I was like, it just was so nothing that my brain was like, it was fine.
seriously-
And I literally scrolled on a fucking Mao on the app, put a 5 and stared at it for a second. I went, oh god, and then I went and just put it at a fucking 2 and was like, fuck
You
you.
had a crisis of faith like, when you were
Yeah.
putting that on.
You gave
Oh
it
my
a
god,
2?
can we talk about
Yeah, because
real quick?
there were things that I did like. Quotations, like it wasn't just absolutely
Nah,
abysmal.
That shit's with Welcome to the NHK.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I think NHK I gave a 1.
I said that this was worse than Future Diary, and you're gonna say this is as bad
You
as
think
Welcome
NHK is good? We
It
all
is
hate it.
good.
It
We
is
hate
good.
it.
Okay.
It is good.
Okay.
Sucks, dude.
NHK is awful.
I love
No,
Okay,
it's not as
but
bad
okay,
as
but the
Handshakers.
the difference.
If I had the choice to watch NHK or Handshakers, I'd watch NHK.
No, Handshakers
the-
because it's 12 episodes. I'll watch that
That's
shit
exactly
again.
That's what I was
You know
gonna
what,
say.
actually, fair
That's
point.
the
Fair
that's
point.
the
Yeah, I'm
problem.
watching
I was
Handshakers.
so miserable, and this might be why it got even lower of a rating for me. I was so miserable because it took so long to watch, and this one was at least like
It felt quick. Not gonna lie, I hated every second. But it was quick.
It helped that it was 23 minutes and the OP was 5 minutes.
Yeah,
We were
that
only
shit was
watching,
quick.
Like 17
Because
minutes
every
of
time I was like,
content.
wow, I'm kind of breezing through this. I hate
Yeah.
it,
Like
but it
the
breezed
100%,
through.
yeah.
content of NHK was better, but like it takes much longer, so that's why I was just gonna rate them the exact same. Because
Yeah, but
they're
like, I'd
different
much
but
rather
bad.
watch this again. 12 episodes. I'd much
But
rather
that's what I'm
watch
saying.
this.
It's quicker. Like I just remember NHK just taking so fucking
NHK
long
was the
to-
slog
Yeah.
to get there.
Wow.
Anyway,
I like
let's,
NHK.
let's get your general
I like
thoughts, and then we'll
NHK.
go into
Okay,
specifics.
my general thoughts. They kept using this. I don't know why this bothered me so much, but I think because it just looked so awkward every time I saw it. But they kept using this extremely awkward, like, very low, like, upward angle shot, but with like a fisheye
so
lens.
They would move
yeah.
around all the
Yeah,
time
yeah.
for no
They're having a
goddamn
normal,
reason.
they're having a
No.
normal conversation. All of
But
a
it
sudden, it
would
turns into
be-
a Christopher Nolan movie where everything's fucking.
But it wouldn't even
Zipping
be
around the
It wouldn't
set.
be like that. It would be a still shot, but from like down here and a fisheye lens. So everything is like
Yeah.
kind of like non-proportional and like distorted.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on like landscapes or a cityscape or something like that. It was just on the characters. So the character models looked even worse than they already did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know why you looked at this and thought, we can put this on air. Let's send it to the network.
This will be seen by thousands of people.
A
yeah.
single person who said that is wrong.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they kept doing that, and the first time they did it, I thought to myself, okay, that's kind of weird, but, you know, whatever, right? Like, they've done other weird shots. Then they did it, like, again and again and again, and I was like, no, this is a conscious
They
decision.
really
you're
thought they were
making.
doing
I have a
something.
theory.
They really did.
I have a theory about what you were just saying, about how this aired on TV, because I was looking at the Wikipedia page because I had the Wikipedia page open in one tab and then the show open in another tab because I was distracting myself by playing.
Spoilers.
Candy-
We know what happens when Anthony gets on Wikipedia for shows.
What?
What?
I'm so
For
confused.
fucking Kaguya-sama. It's a joke, that one.
Oh no! No, that wasn't Wikipedia. That wasn't Wikipedia. That was the Kaguya-sama Wikia.
Sure.
That was the Wiki. That was the Wiki.
Big
that's
joke was
dedicated to
there. None of you just
Kaguya-sama.
remembered that happened, though, but all right.
All right, but
No.
anyway.
We all were so lost.
But anyway, because I had the Wikipedia page opened for Handshakers because it gave like a detailed description of every episode, and then I had the thing open another tab, and I was playing Pokemon Go on my phone the whole time, so
Right.
I was like half watching. So at the bottom of the episode list on the page, it said this episode aired at 24:30, which technically made it like fucking Monday or whatever instead of Sunday, right? So I'm convinced that the people who broadcasted this show aired it at the latest time possible so the least amount of people would see this. So because they were so fucking embarrassed because they were just like, dude, like
Dude, Handshakers could have been
we
the
spent,
next Ghost Stories.
They're like, we
No,
spent
mine-
we
It
It
spent
should have been
millions.
the next Ghost Story.
They're like, we spent millions of dollars on this show already. We can't show this to people. Let's just air it at 1 a.m. so nobody sees this.
I
like,
think also this is a general thing of like a part of why, because I think the concept could be there if they like did the work to make it be there for the show.
No.
Minus the holding the hands part, but like
No.
going like battling in this other realm kind of a thing, similar to like Future Diaries.
no, but
like,
the
death
handshaking
game.
thing means
Flip
that he has to go
flappers.
into the bathroom with her.
No, stop. What
which
I'm saying-
happened.
The
They
fact
showered
that they
together.
made where were the parents? The parents like,
They were laughing. They were like,
fucking
oh,
parents
no.
are like, oh, he's just having they're having so much fun
Well,
in
he's,
there.
like,
Meanwhile,
screaming
he's
about that
literally
he's bleeding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like what the fuck?
And they're like, the parents are like,
Yeah.
don't you remember being that age? But anyway,
Yeah, were you showered with pubescent children? Ew.
but my whole thing is that like this is an original anime, so it wasn't based off of a manga.
thank God.
Christ
No,
alive.
but the reason why I'm disappointed is because, especially now, so few original animes are made because everything is like adapted from a manga because of the market, especially now that we're at seasonal.
Because they know that it already has an audience.
Yeah.
Exactly, which I understand why they do that, but Handshakers was made in what 2017.
Yeah,
17,
not that long ago.
Not that long
That's
ago,
crazy.
which
Yeah.
is what makes me even more upset because at this point, like making an original like concept anime was basically non-existent. So for somebody to like make
well, maybe
that
this
bold,
is why they never do it again.
no, because Code Geass is an original anime and it's fantastic.
Speaking of other good anime that came out recently, fucking Vivi and the Fluorite Eyes song. Go watch that. It's incredible. It just came out. Go fucking give it love because it didn't get a lot of reviews. Incredible show.
Thank you for that
No,
random plug.
because you were saying about original
it's an
shows. I'm saying,
original
I'm
anime?
saying it's an
Okay.
original anime. Go
I was
watch
like,
it because you need
this
to
is
support good
confusing.
ones.
Yeah.
Vivi's Florid Song Eyes is fucking incredible.
And like Violet Evergarden
Violet
was an
Evergarden.
original anime, which is absolutely gorgeous to watch.
Still
Yeah.
haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's
I
beautiful.
can't
It's great. At the very least, it is beautiful. The story is
Kind of meh.
kind of mad, but it's very visually pleasing.
But so few of them come out, and it makes me like mad that
Cabaneri
this
of
is-
the Iron Fortress.
This is a part of why that is. Like one of my favorite anime of all time, Bakuno, is also an
Yeah,
original
Genesis
anime.
Evangelion.
But
Code
it's
Geass.
I already said that.
Yeah.
But
did you? Oh.
Yep.
what makes me upset about Handshakers in general is there's so few slots for original
Cowboy
anime,
Bebop.
and for the fact that they took this slot up for, let's say, all of 2017 to completely waste it with not only no story, no characters, and no visuals. I'm like, great, you wasted my time, and you got a second season.
There's
For
a second
what?
season?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
Some
prequel.
More?
It's a prequel.
No,
Stop.
it's a sequel. It's his son.
Oh, the thing says a
Shut
I
the
don't.
fuck
No,
up.
stop. Okay, fuck that. Okay, I'm gonna make a comment. I'm gonna say the one thing I like about Handshakers.
Okay, do
Everybody
it.
go around in a circle and say one thing that you liked about it.
Can I pass?
No.
Okay, so the doctor.
Uh-huh.
He was the only good part because he when he was
Oh,
being
I didn't like him.
when he was being like
also
eccentric or joking around, I was like, okay, the voice actor's having fun. He's actually like doing a decent job of like making
didn't
me
like him.
laugh a little bit. I thought he was fun.
I usually
I
like
also
the
really
crazy
like-
doctor guy, like
Yeah.
the flip
Says
floppers crazy doctor
Yeah.
guy. I liked him, and I
Yeah, he
like
was
this
fun.
one.
No, I like this one. He's
Didn't
also
like this one.
like I like the voice act. I think the voice actor is doing a good job.
Yeah,
his name,
I
what
think
was
that's
he?
fine. Also, why the
Anthony
hell
Bowling.
was is the main one Justin Briner? Is that his name? Was Deku?
It's Deku.
Yeah. Why did he waste his time with this?
Money.
Why did a lot of people waste?
How
their time
much
with
were
this?
they paid?
Funimation. It's a
He
Funimation
was
show.
so bad in this.
He
No,
fucking-
I think he was
But
fine.
he was fine.
It's just
He
a
was
bad
fine.
show.
No,
they were
No,
all
it's not
right.
his
I
fault.
thought the
I
voice
think-
acting was so bad.
No, I think
That's
most of
not
the voice
his
acting was
fault.
fine.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, look.
Why did
you
he
know,
waste his
yeah,
time?
you know what to
Honestly.
care and what not to care about.
No, you know what it is? I think it's like a Star Wars prequel situation where like maybe the performances were good, but the writing was really bad.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dialogue is
Because I think
so
the writing
bad.
really clouded the the
Oh, yeah.
judgment of the. Because like here I am thinking like, holy shit, the voice acting is so bad. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute, the writing was
That's
really
what
bad.
I was saying, dude. If
So
this was like a
maybe-
Ghost Stories where they were like, "Fuck it, it doesn't matter," and they let him
and
whatever.
they
oh.
just went balls to the walls. But think about it like this: like
Ooh, we should watch Ghost Stories
Riverdale,
one year.
which has, I think, some good actors in it, but dog shit dialogue and writing, so everyone looks like garbage.
Yeah.
This is
kill
that
you.
same case.
So do handshakers like always have some kind of like relationship with each other? Was that supposed to be?
No, they
implied?
just said that you have to have some kind of connection, whether it's like
Yeah,
a
no,
goal
because the two
or-
science
the
bros were just science bros.
Yeah, because when that happened, I was like, are they gay?
Or, like-
what's going on?
They were just science bros.
So what I don't understand is that when you lose,
And like I said,
How do
the
you
manager
lose?
and the
Okay,
and
wait,
They don't
wait,
specify
Wait,
when
no,
they
Here's the
they
thing, no, when
totally
you
made it
lose-
seem like the chain people died.
No, no, no.
They
They
made it
did.
seem
Yeah,
like they
and then
died.
they
died.
show
Coy-
up, and then they
Coyote
only show
will
up again
die.
in the last episode
No,
at the last minute.
Yeah.
They showed him a few
So,
times.
and then they,
but the
then
Coyote,
they mentioned them,
yeah.
and I was just like, they're not dead.
No, but
no,
they
because
also
Coyote, he
said-
said only Coyote will die. Because if she
but they
loses,
made
she.
it seem
No,
like
but they-
look, like
but
they
they-
fucking died. They like exploded or something.
But they
Oh, yeah,
also
but then they were in the
say more than once, they're like, oh, if you lose your like battle in the ziggurat, you can't have your like wish with God or
right?
fight
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
God,
Does
right?
that mean you lose
But
your
then-
powers?
But then,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They
Oh,
lost
you
their
do.
You can no
powers.
longer
Yeah.
go in.
but
Mhm.
then they don't ever say how you lose. It's just like, do you give up the fight? You become incapacitated?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think incapacitated.
I think it was different
but
each
fucking
time it
Tatsuya
happened.
got spent like a day and a half in the hospital.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like,
but he got far enough away that it fucking he was one.
He
kilometer
got out. That was the thing, and
Yeah,
he
if you
spent the
got a
day in the hospital
kilometer
because he
away,
jumped in
it
the water
threw
and
you
got a cold.
Wait, can I?
And they were all so worried about this guy who had a cold, and I'm like, this is a kid who got a cold because he's not gonna die. What the fuck is the worry?
Hold,
Stop.
please. Can I say something?
You may.
Thank you. You know how badly I wanted the doctor to be the villain? I wanted the doctor to be like,
No, it was Nega Doctor.
I know, but
Literally,
I
first time he showed up, I immediately wrote, "Oh hey, it's the final boss."
no,
Oh,
no,
I wrote Nega Doctor.
But I wanted it to be the actual doctor, like fuck this nega doctor, like this other guy, like because it would have been so much better if he was like one, the person that set them up together, two, cultivated their strengths and watched them grow, and then at that like last 2 episodes be like J fucking K.
This show didn't
now
have the
I
skill for that.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying. It just would have worked so much better than to be like,
There would have been an ending.
Here's this random guy we saw one time being like, "Don't you know, Tazuna? She's not your sister, and she's never coming back." And then it's like, okay, fuck that guy.
It's
And
like,
then
what
we
the
see
fuck?
him.
Like he kept saying that like it was gonna
wait.
be a revelation.
I
He was
don't
like,
know, like-
I know. It's
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah,
I
I
got
know.
it.
I
She
was
died
like,
of cancer.
I don't
Like,
know
what do you
why
want?
It was like relevant.
By the
that
way,
he just kept saying
The
that.
fact where I literally I said in the first episode I was like I love the fucking like the whole show don't tell where they went tell show tell again that this kid had such a fucking intrinsic backstory to where he couldn't let go of her hand because he had a sister that asked him to hold her hand when she was dying.
His dick was hard to hold that hand.
And he was like, I must live up to this promise that I made. They were like, they literally did tell, then show them, then tell them again, and then we'll do it again a few couple episodes again. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, that was an issue I had. It was that like the villains will just literally say their motivation. It was not like there was no subtlety. It was just
wasn't
I'm
done
going.
with my point.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can
They
I was to say the Science Bros were kind of great though.
the Science Bros.
They were kind of
Wait,
great.
but so
Ele-
the thing
episode
about
11?
That's
Not
why.
bad.
No, that's why I said
Episode
the Science
not
was, like,
11
the
I
got
have
awful.
one sentence about episode 11, and it was just like, is Makihara his sister? What the fuck? Why is he obsessed with his sister?
I think episode 11 was
Why
the
are they
one with the
comments?
most okay episode out of all of them.
I think
My-
episode
my
11 was
most-
the best episode
my-
yeah.
out of the whole thing.
It was the best episode.
100%.
My most sorry, Sage. My most prevalent note about episode 11 is this dude is at the birth of his colleague's child and has definitely decided to kidnap and groom one of them, and then he is grooming a child and using performance enhancing drugs because he has zero respect.
Check his piss.
Check his piss.
Check his
He's
piss,
using
ref.
performance enhancing drugs
He's
to
using-
groom this child.
Episode 11,
Okay.
episode 11, strongest episode.
Check his ass
but
crack for
then-
needle marks.
Then,
Jeff.
then we get to the true introduction of the Nega Doctor, and he's literally out here being like, I have watched your every battle.
Yeah,
I
I
was
stood
at
on
the
top
top
of a
of the buildings
skyscraper.
watching you
Shut
and
up.
seeing you grow from a distance.
You know what? If I was
Only
approached
to
with that
take you
situation,
down now, and I'm like, literally, shut the fuck
if
up.
I was approached with that situation, if like my arch enemy was like, "I've been watching you from a skyscraper this entire time," shut up, shut your goddamn
And then
mouth.
they have the fucking audacity in episode 12 to just be like,
Kamari?
oh, we learned our lesson. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for teaching us the ways of like being in a relationship.
I'm the golden
and then,
cocoon.
And then the like twin is like,
And she's the silver
And she's
cocoon.
the silver
yeah,
cocoon.
and the twin at the end, she's like, I want a parfait, and he's like, wow, you're so honest now, and she's like, I always was.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
have, wait,
told
wait.
that to
I-
her.
Emotions are
wait,
back.
I literally said,
I
I was
have
like,
a
wow,
quote
the
from-
sister learned words and feelings in 5 minutes. Guess the main girl was just fucking dumb.
No, but I
wait,
knew
No,
it the
she's
whole
from
time.
Brazil. She couldn't understand anything.
No, the sister's literally like, hey, I know that when this started out, you were drugging me and using suggestion to make me love you, but now I really love you. So
But it's Gucci
okay.
now.
So
Look,
we should
can I say
still
what
be
the
together.
thesis of this show is? The thesis of this show is that apparently people from Brazil are fucking stupid.
Yeah, because everyone was like, oh, she's
That's
from
what
Brazil.
apparently-
She won't
yeah,
understand.
because literally every single time they were like, "Oh, she can't talk. Why can't she talk?" Oh,
Wait.
she's from Brazil.
But you know what I thought was even funnier than
what?
like not only that, but it's also like you realize like body language is a thing. So if someone's
Yeah.
gesturing towards you, you realize they're talking to you. Her, no reaction.
Oh, my favorite thing with the body language is the one scene where they try the corn parfaits for the first time, and she's like, like clearly needs a spoon. Clearly, like, could not be more obvious that she needs a spoon. And then Shizuru's like, she's like, you like zoom in on her face. There's like the fucking scene from The Hangover where like the card counting like thing is going.
Yeah.
It's like equations and math. She's like, she wants to cook for him.
Yeah.
Of course, of course, that's what it means. She wants to cook for him. It's like, no, bitch, she needs a fucking spoon.
But then they made it that she did.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's what I
And
want.
I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean?
Wait, I also thought it was complete and utter horseshit that it ends with Koyori just being like, Tazuna, I want to stay by your side and I want to work at fucking Cocktail Corn and
my
play
God.
Precious Memories. And I'm like, you're just listing the like 3 things you've done.
Correct.
Literally,
Doesn't
like,
know anything else.
Yeah, I want to do it forever.
I love how it's like in the I think it was like episode what's the episode where they start to work where they do the part-time
Oh,
job?
that's
Oh, like
um,
10?
Is that
that's
10?
Oh
I
yeah,
believe
the
10.
I love
random
it's like
filler
like
episode.
literally, yeah, like literally like, oh, you know, we beat all our enemies. Better get a fucking job.
Yeah,
now.
no,
It's
that's
like,
actually my first note on the
like,
episode
what?
is, hey kids, you beat us up. Come be my minimum wage slave so we can be
I
friends.
thought
Yeah.
that she like did some like evil laughter that she had a plan. Did the writers forget about that? That they like wrote that in there?
Yeah, 100%.
Forgot about a lot of shit when they
I
were
think the
writing
plan
this.
was for them to go on the date. Because
What?
at the
No.
end of the day, she's like, "Cool, now go on a date," and they're like,
No.
"What?" And she's like,
Yeah,
"Go on a
I
date
thought
now."
that was
like,
the
I don't know
evil
about that,
plan.
but you want to go shopping and then they don't go on a fucking date.
Oh,
yeah.
also, by the way, they go to that mall, right? And she's like, "Oh, I want to get that card game," and he's like, oh, "Okay." But the mall doesn't have any a store for card games. We got to go somewhere else. I was like, "Bitch, what mall doesn't have a store for card games?"
A lot of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
You're gonna
mall
tell-
doesn't have one.
Our mall
Doesn't have
doesn't.
any. It doesn't have a GameStop. GameStop sells
That-
card games.
Not,
Do they?
they're not like.
What?
They're
But
not.
they sell
they have,
card
They have
games.
Pokemon cards. That's
And
not like a
maybe
card
Yu-Gi-Oh.
shop.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah,
is
or
like
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 a
Max
comic book
Yu-Gi-Oh.
store has
Some-
card games.
That's not a card shop though. They don't have like specific. They
Well,
have
you can
the
buy a starter
they-
deck.
They have the biggest things for
But
the
she's
3 biggest ones. She's not
beyond
playing.
The starter
No,
deck,
because she doesn't
okay?
have any.
Yeah, she's playing Precious Memories, Kyle.
No, but like a comic book store wouldn't have a starter pack.
For like 8 for like Magic maybe.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm saying if this game's fucking popular, like they make it seem,
No, it's
they
not.
probably
No,
have
it's
starter
not.
also
No,
packs
it's
sounds
for
like
not.
it.
it's not popular because when the younger brother is like, I'm the fucking dead end emperor, right? In the restaurant, everyone's like, what the fuck is that kid talking
No, and then-
about?
Yeah, if this
no,
is a
'cause then
card
they're
game
like, oh, I
anime,
bet
they'd
they're
be
talking
cheering
about-
him.
Yeah, no, because they
No.
literally say, I bet he's talking about that fucking card game.
Mike,
And I was like,
Mike,
all right.
Mike, if you go to a Barnes and Noble, they have like the 3 most basic card games. If you go to a card shop,
card
it's
stop.
a card
Yeah.
stop, yeah, a card stop, a card shop. It's like at least 15
No,
different
I
kinds
understand
of games.
that.
It's like,
But I'm saying, but they made the game seem popular to the point where like,
because every anime will do that if they
Right,
have to
but my
promote a
point-
card
yeah,
game.
but he was
point
the only
is-
person we saw play
my
other
point
than
being
Koyori.
is-
Why
if
are we
it's
fighting
pop-
about this plot point? This is stupid.
I don't know,
Okay,
you were the one
I
that
have
thought-
other
All right,
Alright,
guys,
fighting
we only
okay.
have a half hour left. We should go episode by episode and have.
All right, episode
points.
10 because we were just talking about it. That
Okay,
is just
should
that
start
is-
with 1, but you're 10. Go.
No,
Go.
because I have comments about 10. and I-
Okay, give us your
It's almost
comments.
like we'll get to 10 eventually, but okay.
We'll never get to 10. We will never get to 10. Okay. That episode was just, okay, we just beat these 3 people, or these 3 groups. Let's go back and see what they're doing now. Let's go
We're
hang out with them.
friends.
We're friends now. Which I
They-
know is
they
like
work for
something
them
a
now.
lot of anime does where you beat the person and then you become friends, but it was so clunky in this anime. It was so fucking
Nothing was pulled off
unbelievable.
well, at all.
Nothing was pulled off well. There's my note about put her in jail because she's slapping this dude's ass for 5 minutes in front of children.
Yeah, but he
and then
liked it.
just like, hey, let's go back to this fucking incest couple because it's just, you know, incest.
Cannot believe
Wait,
that
is
was
that
real.
when she's like on like texting Koyori, but out loud
Yeah.
narrating the
Yeah.
No,
text
no, no. That's like
messages?
I think that's like episode 8 or something.
Oh,
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
that's a
brother is
different one.
like, you just read that out
Yeah,
loud.
yep.
Why are you hanging out in my room?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go to
Because he
Yeah, I feel
secretly
like
likes
the
it.
incest relationship is very one-sided in this shit.
No,
No,
it was
no,
two-sided. He
confessed to-
reciprocates.
yeah,
Did he really?
confessed
He-
to-
he-
yeah.
Literally, when
He
they're
blushes,
sitting in the
he's
fucking,
into it.
when they're sitting in the
Multiple
store
times.
at episode 10,
He's
then he's
just
like,
a-
oh, we can't. Yeah.
What is it?
That might have been during one of the
The
No,
Pokemon
oh,
Go
you're
Yeah.
saying he's a tsundere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, kinda.
So that's
That might have
just
been
the
one during the
difference.
Pokemon Go sessions.
Maybe.
I didn't catch it.
No, but like, yeah, dude. Sorry, man. Like I said, anime makes you numb to a lot of things.
Yeah,
That'll
sure
be
does.
one of them.
Hate that I'm gonna be numb to that. Yeah. Hate that.
It's okay.
Anyway, you still
Oh,
got
oh,
things
oh,
about
wait,
episode 10, or are we gonna go to 1?
Now we can go to
Wait,
1.
can
I'm
I
sorry.
just ask a general question?
Sure.
Sorry.
Please
Why?
Logic.
What?
Please try to bring logic into this so we can yell
No,
at you.
no. I just want to know why
We
they
need clips
chose.
for the TikToks.
I just want to know why they chose to have Koyori have like a magical girl transformation sequence.
I wrote
When-
that.
I literally was like, I didn't know the show was
No.
fucking flip floppers.
Magical girl. No. So
Oh, I just wrote, oh no, she's naked.
No, so she's like, oh, I can talk now. Magical girl transformation.
yeah, she's a
I get an
magical girl.
outfit that's not even that cute,
Damn.
and that I know. What
None
I
of them
said.
were. None of the outfits were.
I didn't
So
care.
also, I really was bothered by the like wannabe idols outfit because it could have been cute, but they were doing way too much and not enough at the same time. It was problematic. Did not like it. That's not the point of this. But yeah, so I was like, why is Koryori getting a magical girl outfit and
Did you think
Tazuna's?
it was cute? Not the magical outfit, the idol's outfit.
She looked like an idol, but I don't think it ever crossed my mind being like, oh, cute. Like, you know.
Wait,
Okay.
but
It was
so,
in-
I was
in
about
my-
to see if you would
it-
tear it apart like Ochaka's dress or
Oh
not.
no!
But-
I'll go
In my
off
notes,
of
I
that
had
again.
that like she's a bitch and her outfit's tacky, and then later on it was like, and her song is tacky too.
But the thing was
Damn.
like, the thing was like, Tazuna is like there in his like. Okay, also I don't know why they both were wearing these incredibly thick ass white sweaters.
Dude,
where
they-
I was
they-
like,
they were-
y'all
They're,
are
they're a fan of
did
Knives
it
Out. They're a
change
fan of Chris
randomly.
Evans and Knives
Dude,
Out.
I literally, as soon as I saw Tazia walk out with that like white sweater and like those jeans, I
The-
was like, "Yo, my boy with the streetwear drip, like, let's go."
No, he's
dude."
he's a fan of Chris Evans and Knives Out. That's all.
no,
Yeah.
but it's just like, but I was like, okay, so she gets a magical girl transformation. We haven't-
Nobody else gets
we
that.
haven't
No,
done
not
that
one.
before.
Not
So
one, not
then
one.
I thought, okay. Then when they introduced the twin, I was like, she's gonna have a magical girl transformation, right? And then like they have like the like light particle effects on them, except for their heads, so they're just kind of floating. And then she's like in the same fucking outfit, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
what-
guy.
Yeah,
He got
the
one.
guy changes, and I'm like, why did you cover both of them?
Why couldn't she show up in regular clothes, and then why couldn't you pull off the golden cocoon and silver cocoon
Yeah,
nonsense?
that would have
There's
made
no
way
point
more
in those
sense,
names.
but
Yeah.
we can't have that.
They just said it because
Well, they
Also-
have to use their
also-
fucking fake names, otherwise people would
there's
know who
no
they
point
are.
in those names.
Yeah, the
There's
fake
no
names I
point.
also never understood because some of them were like, "Here's my
no, no,
real
no, no,
name."
no, 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 no.
No, because then the
If I can defend the show for 1/2 second,
Yes,
No.
please.
fake names thing makes sense.
yeah, because they
Please
literally
explain. 'Cause
literally
they have
say
to hide their identities.
yeah, they literally bring up like at least twice, at least that like one of them says the real names and they're like, I can't believe that
idol
person's
does.
yeah, they're like, I can't believe that person said the real name. Now let's go fucking beat the shit out of them
Yeah,
in real
yeah.
life. Like
'Cause it's
the
supposed to hide their
the
identity.
parents of the twins. They literally said, "I can't believe they showed their real names," and they went to where they were in the real world
And
and
murdered
fucking
them.
murdered them.
Yeah.
Wait, but if you beat somebody up in real life, does that count in the ziggurat?
They can't go back, so you fucking won.
Oh, I guess.
And their
Wait,
only
but-
motivation at that point was getting rid of people who would attack their children because they had this crazy
wait.
idea
Yeah, that
to
guy
have
fucking
children
snapped.
who are
Wait,
born
I
handshakers.
don't getting understand
attacked.
What wasn't it?
how.
It wasn't intentional. They got pulled into the ziggurat, and then
No,
she
they had
the
a kid in the ziggurat.
but
Wasn't
not
that intentional?
no, the twins were.
She
born-
was going into labor, and then
Yeah.
somebody, because they were holding
Oh.
hands, because they're like, "I've got you, honey," or whatever, and then somebody else activated the.
Oh,
fucking
I thought that they
ziggurat.
were doing it
No,
intentionally
so
to
the-
experiment.
Literally,
Oh,
no,
no,
because
no, no.
the doctor, the fucking science bros went and dealt with it, and they were like, they got back, and then they're like, "Are you guys okay?" And they're like, "She had birth in the ziggurat."
Can I talk about the
Adverse.
ziggurat real
wait,
quick?
wait.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
About
sorry.
that
Yes.
about the parents. I'm confused still. I mean, I'm confused about most of the show, but I
That they
don't
just disappear.
No, that they went to challenge God, but then they said all the time that if you were going to challenge God, you have to get rid of all of the other handshakers, but their kids were handshakers and they didn't
Also,
get
the
rid
And
science
the
bros
science
and the
bros.
science bros.
Yeah, but then they could just go challenge God. Like, is that why they disappeared? Because they weren't ready to
Who
challenge
knows?
God?
But
Like,
Who knows?
Also,
what does
not-
it mean?
Not only that, but okay, so the parents go challenge God, right?
Yeah.
But they're like, "Oh, you have to beat all the handshakers." And then when we're introduced to like the Nega Doctor and the twin, he's like, after Tazuna and Koyori, we only have a couple of more to go through. And I'm like,
Yeah, so there's
is
other
there
ones
a
too.
set amount at a time? Like,
It
or
feels
is
like
it-
more
to
people are
say-
becoming handshakers.
or is it like a regional
Well, handshake.
thing?
No, because handshakers also exist throughout the fucking world.
That's
apparently,
that's what I'm saying. So like, you only have to beat the people within your region, like.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah,
Regional
probably.
Yeah,
handshake.
you
It
know,
makes no sense.
Like, it was so not clear because I'm like, okay, let's say
going to the regional
in
handshaker
let's say
tournament?
in this
Yeah.
in this
Yeah, bro, I'm going to the
city, which is like,
Oceania
let's
one
say
or
it's
the other.
Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
And you have to be every handshaker. Every person they fucking met in that show was a handshaker.
Yeah.
No, I know. It just
Everybody and their fucking
none of
mother's a
it,
handshaker,
None of it
apparently,
made sense. They didn't explain that, and that's why I don't get how the parents were like, "Yep, we're going to God now," and it's like, well, there's other handshakers, and you guys said that the only way to do that is to get rid of the other handshakers.
I also
so-
like though in like the clips of like the parents doing their like research or whatever, the like mom is like, I found this like research of people mysteriously disappearing from like XYZ time period. I'm like, wow, it's almost like things were undocumented. You could just get murdered and nobody would know. Like, what?
she was
like-
foreshadowing.
You
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
It's like that. It's like that John Mulaney bit where he's like, Bro, if you were like got murdered in the 1880s, if you wanted to murder someone in the 1880s, as long as you weren't still at the crime scene,
You were good to
you
go.
could
Yeah.
get away with it. Like,
Detective,
that's
I
exactly
found a
what it
pool of the
is.
victim's blood.
Dude, I mean,
Rough.
most
Mop it up.
I mean, most
Now
crimes
back
today
to
still
my
go
punch.
unsolved.
Yeah. I want to talk about something that actually kind of really bothered me during this.
Yeah.
Was it the incest?
Yes, but also
Was,
Was
it
it
the
the
grooming?
no. It
Was
was
it just the show?
it was
Was
it's a
Oh.
general show.
When do you think we're
no,
gonna
it
hit that
was
moment
the-
where Anthony doesn't even bring up the incest?
I think we just did.
As
It
long
still
as
bothers me.
long as something has
over a
incest,
year here,
it's getting
so-
talked about. So
Actually, when was it?
I want
2
to talk
years?
about the ziggurat
Yeah.
and how just like there was such a missed opportunity there
I agree.
because like
The aesthetic could have been cool.
no, because literally
It
all
could
the
have been cool,
ziggurat
like
was.
Madoka Magica, about how like the theme
That
was
was
like
like-
no.
We
discussed
I'm
that. We
saying,
discussed
like,
that. Yeah.
As long because like the ziggurat in this was literally just the regular world.
An aquarium.
It was just
It
an
was like a
aquarium.
Windows
It was like a
background.
city street.
Yeah.
It was like some shitty city street. Like at least in Flip Flappers, as meh as I think that show is, the worlds that they go to are so
Distinctly
friggin' cool.
different
Yeah.
and
They're
like
so
very
cool.
unique and
And
interesting.
Madoka Magica too. They go to such cool worlds. The ziggurat, they're like literally, oh look, that's my house. Like what the fuck? Like it's so boring. It's such a missed opportunity.
And you know what's fucking awful? When they're fighting the idol, they're like, "Wait, we've been here before. This is literally the
They're just
exact same
reusing
location."
environment.
Yeah,
we
'cause
are
then-
in."
then-
they were
then
like,
they
"Oh,
bring
it's
up that it's
our-
his
yeah, it's
ziggurat.
our
I know, but
ziggurat.
it's so
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
We
I'm
got
like,
it, guys. We don't need to draw a new one.
No, I know, and I'm like, that's literally the most lazy shit you could do.
But like, I
Really?
was also confused by that because they said it was like his or her, I don't know, whatever. But the idol said that it changes with how many people they beat and like whatever. So like, it was supposed to be hers, and then all of a sudden they just said that it was like his.
Yeah, I don't know.
It like they just changed their mind like halfway through, and they're like, "Oh nope, just kidding."
By the way,
She
I'm
wanted
just
to beat them on their turf.
She said that later, but at first it was supposed to be hers because she was explaining to them that like it changes with how many people you beat, and she was explaining how many people she's beaten and like all this, and then all of a sudden it was his. So
yeah,
it didn't make any sense.
no sense whatsoever.
I'm just reading through my
So
different notes
stupid.
now, and I just fucking thought it was really funny where I was like writing about the little brother, and I was like, oh, the little brother, he seems fine for now. Episode 5. Never mind, he's into the incest. Episode 6. And then it was after that, oh, that kid got fucking rocked when what's his face, the main guy's coming out of the fucking sky, switches this thing to a fist and impacts that man to the fucking earth, and then he just flies backwards like, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
And you're like, okay, yeah, sure. That kid's fucking dead, but sure.
Continue what you're what you're saying, Anthony.
oh, I'm just saying the ziggurat's boring.
Yeah.
That was my
No,
point.
I had that exact same note where I was like, they had so much opportunity to do something really beautiful and different
Yeah.
and like create a lot of like unique aesthetics, especially if it's a thing where they set it up of each handshaker has their own world in the ziggurat.
Yeah.
They had so much opportunity to make something
Yeah, it's their own world in the
uniquely
ziggurat.
special to
Yeah.
each
But it's
person.
just a different city street.
No.
like
Yeah.
it's all it
and,
is.
and the first time we meet the idol, I thought her world was like a concert stage, and I was like, oh, you know what?
like, oh,
this
shit, here we
this
go.
is actually kind of interesting because not only was it a concert stage, but it was like no audience, and I was like, wow, they're doing something that actually plays to her character because she's a wannabe idol and she has no fans.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, this could be good, and then they just don't do anything with it.
No,
She's
and
just
then they-
on an actual concert stage
Yeah,
with
no.
no
then
fans.
then they stop, and then they're like, "Just kidding, you're in that guy's." Like,
yeah, no, it just
it's
made
not
no
hers.
sense, and I was like,
It
oh,
didn't make any sense.
I want
this
that.
opening visual that would have been really strong, you just didn't go with
Also,
it.
they chose to do that after like 4 handshaking
Yeah,
couples.
yeah,
Like
for sure,
it
for
just
sure.
made no sense. In episode 2, what's his name? Tazana.
Yeah.
Says to the doctor, he says, "There's got to be another way," and the doctor literally fucking says, "Well, there's not. So suck it up and do it."
And then it zooms out and they're fucking standing in front of the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Another thing about the ziggurat, it was like, how do you know you're in the ziggurat? It's just like you take a picture of a building and then you.
a goldfish.
I had a projector of a goldfish and a
Nice.
koi pond on top of it. It was literally just that. And then during the fights, it's like, how do we make these look good in our really shitty fucking animation. Oh, we just do a bunch of really quick camera angle changes. That'll absolutely hide how shitty this fight looks and how unconnected the characters are from the background.
By the way, can we talk about the
So
fucking episode 7 when the
Oh, I thought we were on 2.
are we?
We
are
are
we
jump-
staying?
we
Yeah,
are
we're
jumping
jumping
around.
around.
Jumping
Yeah,
around.
we're-
Okay,
The
okay, okay.
fucking when we find out that what's that Koori or whatever the fuck the main girl.
Koiori?
Yeah, Koiori. Sure.
Koiori.
The main girl. She can fucking cook, right? We found out that episode. The fucking
Sure can.
When the fucking 2 students that were supposed to be chefs come back and like we
There were
broke our
three.
arms.
There was 3
Everybody
of them.
broke
3 of
their
them, and they
arms.
all
I was like,
broke their fucking
Literally,
arms. Yeah,
my,
I
my,
literally-
literally, my
arms
comment
cooking.
is the chefs broke their fucking
Yeah.
arms practicing.
No, 3 chefs broke their arms. What?
And they're like, oh yeah, and they were like, oh,
cooking.
we were practicing for cooking in the fucking mountains.
Well,
And I was
wait.
like, what?
I have a
No,
couple
they were
notes
chopping
about-
too hard. They were doing this, and oh no, I broke
In
my
the
arm.
mountain.
Wait, I have a-
Literally, I think the only way that they could have all broken their arms was that if Kaori like hired the fucking mob to go over and be like, "Oh, so you fucking cooking, huh? Yeah, cook that shit." You know what I mean? Like the fucking hire them to break their arms. So
Koiori's
Kaori,
sending in the
Kaori could be
Yakuza.
like the top cook, right? Like,
She was like, I need this moment.
yeah,
Fucking break
Wait.
their arm.
100%.
Oh, also she was a bad cook. She cooks twice. Now she's a fucking chef.
Excellent.
At least
Cook,
like
yeah.
4 times.
Yeah,
Got it.
they established that she picks up things.
Yeah, it made the
fast.
purple
Yeah.
curry.
The
Yeah.
fucking chef.
She beat the guy in 1 game.
There's okay, so my couple notes about episode 7 is the president fucking brings up divorce and says that it has nothing to do with their wish. Okay, so why are you just going on talking about the fucking divorce? Like literally they specifically
Because it's
divorce-
extremely
'cause they
clumsy
said-
exposition.
Oh,
yeah,
but
my,
yeah,
my
because
parents are
doesn't
divorcing.
the brother-
oh, it has nothing to do with my wish.
Doesn't the brother say like, oh yeah, you would have fixed their thing? And she's like, no, that's not what I would have used it for.
yeah.
Yeah,
I-
because she's like,
But so
you
why are
know
you
Because
telling them?
that's what he thinks.
I
she was
know,
gonna
yeah,
use it
but
she
for.
was
you know,
telling them,
but
like,
she's
about
like,
it.
She's like,
You
that's
know
not what
her
I-
wish is something about her
Yeah,
brother.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh, I always
literally.
assumed her wish was that people would accept incest, so that she
I
could
was
fuck
either
her
that
That's
or
brother.
definitely
that
what
they
it
weren't
is.
going to be siblings. Like, so it would be like, okay, I don't know. But then there's the chefs. And then I have a note at 14.
Would it still be weird
Yes.
if you make the wish and you're no longer related?
Yes.
Because you were
Well,
related.
they obviously don't care about it, so it wouldn't be
I mean,
weird
yeah.
to them because they don't care about it this way. But okay, so I wrote
need
it
more alcohol.
1406.
I'm getting drunk.
President's giant boobs are gone. Just kidding. It's not the president, but looks exactly the same. Side ponytail and everything. Color, hair, eyes. Like literally everything. I thought it was the president. She opened her mouth and I was like, that's not the president.
the
I guess
fuck
that
is
makes
this?
sense that the boobs are no longer. I thought they just forgot to draw her boobs up because it looked exactly the fucking same.
No, you can't forget the boobs.
Well,
Nah.
that's why I was like, what the hell? That's why I specifically wrote down the side. I was just like, 1406, president's giant boobs are gone. And
That's
then right under,
incredible.
I was like, just kidding. It's not the president.
That's incredible.
I'd like to talk about
Our Lord and
the
Savior.
most pivotal scene.
Oh,
yeah, our Lord and
God.
Savior.
The Lord.
God.
Who
yeah.
was just generic, lazy Japanese archetype, man.
Yeah. I'd like to talk about the most pivotal moment of the show, of course, was the bathing scene.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck
I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't even bring up anything
was
about that.
Wait,
He said, I will look away while you undress. And then he
Yeah.
faces a mirror.
You're
Yeah.
telling me I have another quote. I'll become an unstoppable bathing machine.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure did.
I thought it because he was just like, I zone out when I do things. I'll zone out. I'll
Yeah,
do it. I'll
be
fucking
so
do
fast.
wait, but then
No,
I
when
don't.
she started bleeding, I thought he like scrubbed her so hard.
it. No, he
I thought
started
he
bleeding.
No. I'm saying when I
No,
saw
yeah.
the blood, I thought that he scrubbed her so hard that she started bleeding. Because when she went like that, she was like, huh? And then like I was like, oh my god, he fucking hit bone. Like and then it cuts to him and he's just gushing from his nose. I'm like, oh my
Don't
god.
turn
dude.
around.
But
Don't turn
also,
around.
what I don't understand is, like, I don't know if this is that same bathing scene or a different one, but later on, they're just sitting next to each other in the bathtub.
Same one.
But
It's the
also,
same, yeah.
how can 2 humans fit in the same bathtub?
They're
Side by
children.
side.
So
Anime does that all the fucking time,
They're
dude.
children. They're like
Still.
12.
Okay,
Still.
when I was 12, I couldn't fit another human into the bathtub.
Not one bit.
How old are they? Are they not
They're
like
I
at least
think
14?
I think they're in
They're
high
16?
school.
No way.
I was gonna
looked it
say
up- I
they've
looked
got to
it up-
be at
I
least
looked it up on the
14.
Handshakers Wikia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually-
Okay, wait. Tell
Usually
me.
you
Tell
have to
me
be at least
why
14.
they're like the fucking oldest like anime character. They're usually like 14. Why are
Yeah.
these
No,
ones
they're
16?
16, yeah.
Okay,
Usually,
so
usually the youngest that they show anything is 14.
At 16, could you fit another human
No.
in your bag?
Absolutely not.
Not one bit.
No.
yeah, but I'm
correct.
also not like.
I didn't know that's how old they were. It was just like, well, they're
Even
Yeah,
if
but
they
like-
were 14, I thought they were 14, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, but we're also Americans and fat.
No.
How,
Which of us
how
is
big are
fat?
their fucking tubs?
Comparatively.
Our tubs are bigger than their tubs, I'm sure, because we're bigger.
We're also we are like usually like Asian companies.
No, I was gonna
Asian
countries
companies?
are like shorter and they're usually.
I was gonna
just
say
thinner
like the most
built.
you got there is that Asian people are generally just smaller.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
Substage.
But no, like, how? Why? And then also, wait, you start off the scene with them being like, oh
also
no,
that's your problem.
I have to hold her hand, but also, like, we have to bathe. And then you end it with them just sitting next to each other, like, holding their knees, like,
But also the fact that she was just like, she just like couldn't bathe herself. She just couldn't
She
figure
doesn't
it out.
know.
She
Apparently.
understands English.
the concepts.
And so you can literally just be like, just rub this on your body. I'll be over here holding your hand. Like, literally. And then he's like,
Could have been
I
so.
won't,
It's so avoided.
I won't look. And then he looks anyways. And I'm like, what is this? What is the point of this? There's no point of anything that happens in this
Not one
show.
No, they're just trying to like white knight him, like show that he's so good, he's so pure, he
But then he
won't
looked
lie.
anyways. And
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Yeah, and had a nosebleed. Like,
Yeah, just,
Terrible.
Don't
I-
turn
I think-
around. It's
I
not like
think
I can't
we're-
close my eyes. Like, shit.
I think we're starting to
the
approach
nerves of
final.
my eyelids died.
Yeah, but
I
he's
can't
also
see
like a
them.
16-year-old boy, so like I guess they're just like, oh, he's both white knight and
Oh,
also a
oh,
fucking
Oh,
wait,
and this is
boy.
the
I-
episode where we also get
teenager.
introduced to his parents.
I just
Yeah.
remembered something
Yeah.
about the parents.
Who are also
Yeah.
horny.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Tickle War.
Oh, stop
Yeah, they're
it.
horny as fuck, dude.
Stop
Oh,
it, stop
sure
it. But when
They
he
bang every night.
when
Oh,
when Tazuna is injured and he's like, no, we gotta go back out there and we gotta go kick that K-pop idol's ass or J-pop idol's ass, right? And the parents are like, oh no, Tazuna, you're hurt, you should stay. I literally thought he was gonna be like, fuck you, Dad, you don't know me.
He
right?
essentially
does.
said
Yeah,
that.
he
He
essentially
does.
did.
Essentially
His
said that.
dad put up zero fight too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but I
He's
really
like, get back here, young
No.
man. Smash cut to them like 4 blocks down the road
I
already.
know
like,
he was like yelled at the dad, but I really wanted them to just go there like really like out of left field, and then they didn't, and I was like, oh.
Can we
he's
talk
just
about how
angry.
like somewhat like I mean like the parents were horny as fuck, but somewhat wholesome. Where like they showed the cooking scene, and the dad's like every time, even though it was awful, he's like, "This food's great," and he's like eating it, and the mom's just like, "You tried really hard, like good job," and I'm like, "All right, they're at least like
yeah.
supportive. They're
But,
not
like,
assholes.
tell
They're
me
not
why-
both dead too."
But, okay, but tell me why they don't fucking like question anything. Like nobody.
Yeah,
because they're
no.
anime parents.
Yeah,
I
how they
know,
have
no,
a-
no,
a
why they
girl
were
from
literally
Brazil right
holding
now.
hands. Nobody gives a
The
fuck.
do-
I'm like,
they're
why does no one
oh,
care?
The doctor explained everything.
She's
Yeah.
from
It's
Brazil and needs to hold
Gucci-mooch.
my son's hand. That's it. That
I think
makes
Kat's dying.
sense. I can't.
Her brain is shutting
It
off.
really is. I just
having
can't
a
do
stroke.
it.
We've been screaming about this for like an hour and 20 minutes now.
Yeah, that's
Sure
pretty good.
friggin'
I
have.
think it's about time we start getting to final thoughts.
All right, fine.
Mike, you want to start us off?
Sure, I can. Oh, I don't have to. Oh, wait, no, I do have to do the graphics for this episode
Sorry.
because
Sure
you
do.
can't
Sucks to suck.
fucking do it. God damn it! All right. Final thoughts. Boy, this show fucking sucks. Would I say watch it? No. Fuck you. And if don't literally never. Unless I guess you want to see what truly bad anime is, then go ahead. I guess. I gave it a fucking 2 out of 10. Just because I did technically like some things for it technically, so like it's not like a 0, it's not a 1. That's really it. There's just so much bad to say about it that I'm sure we could keep renting, but it'll all just fucking circle around to be the goddamn
Wait.
same thing.
But they went through it. It's just like because you believed in me. Like that's like
Oh,
I was just
yeah,
like
when
I'm
she
gonna
got the
literally
fucking thing, she
fucking
goes,
vomit.
Oh,
Yeah, you believed in me, so like it's because our hearts are connected.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I
was like,
literally said, I was like, the fact that that the final boss is just generic dying of disease guy. I was like, this show isn't good enough to pull this off. I don't want to fucking hear it.
This animation did not deserve this
Also,
story.
it didn't even
They
have
didn't even have to bring the
it
sister
didn't even
into
have the
it.
final
Yeah, she
boss
did nothing.
fight fucking main theme moment.
No, because it was just like I said before, it's just like a really chill, like song, and it
They
I
didn't
was
wanna
so
fight.
It sucked.
Oh my god, what about the one song that
Lost
just
on the
sounded like
vibe.
fucking Giorno's theme?
Don't even know.
Dun-
that one?
Is that the one where it's like dun,
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 I wish to stop.
Okay, I've
You're
had
gonna have to
enough.
mute all of this.
Ah.
Seriously, you're gonna have to mute all of that.
No.
Just
Yeah, you
lower it.
100% will. That's more than 5 seconds.
That's fine.
We'll
You
figure
can
it
at
out.
least keep it for TikTok.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
Can't do it for
back
anything
to
else.
what we were saying.
Anyway, the show sucks. 2 out of 10. Don't watch it unless you're a Satanist. Then go ahead. It's fuck. It is.
Don't fucking insult
Hey.
Satanists.
Yeah,
That's a
Sadist.
large
Sadist.
demographic
Sadist.
that we have.
Right,
Sadist.
sadist.
Don't insult Sadists.
We love our Satanist
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, that's a large demographic of this show,
Okay.
Satanists. Yeah.
I'll leave that comment to myself. Anyway, Sage, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say this is a
Your fault.
A
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
out of 10.
Why did you do this?
I would not recommend watching
Wait,
it.
who's next?
But I made
Me.
the people here watch it
Are you?
for the culture. It's very important. I would say this might be the worst show I ever watched. And watching it was a mistake. I will admit.
Okay.
Big of you.
Hated it. I don't really
I
have
need a
any-
rating. I need to put
Yeah,
it
that's
on
the
the
rating.
screen. I need a rating and don't watch it or watch it.
3.
A
Go.
3 out of 10?
Really? That high?
Generous are we?
Yeah. Generous.
What is when you go on my anime list? What is?
The-
what
I
does
think 3 is
say?
bad.
What's
one?
2?
Very
Abysmal?
bad. Hold on. One sec.
I
One
got.
sec. 1
Um,
is appalling. 2
Yeah, appalling is the
horrible.
right word.
3 very bad. 4 bad. 5 average.
No, I'll go with 3. Very bad.
This show is an avatar of darkness. This show is a wicked mercenary that runs through the fields committing war crimes. This show is a pantheon of evil, and you're at the head of it.
You're
you sit
welcome.
on a throne of disgust,
I'm here
and I
all
despise you. And I've lost respect for you. I'm just kidding. That part isn't true. But I am mad at you. But I am going to get over
He
it.
can't
as soon
lose
as
what
I
he never
leave.
had.
No, I have respect for Sage. You guys know her longer, but I do think that she's kind of a moron for walking past her car and that it took her 4 hours to find
That
a
she then
block
found
over.
after giving up. Not even a stroke of after the 4 hours being like, I know where it is because I didn't check the one street I should have.
you know, I got lost in the city a couple of weeks ago, and I couldn't find my parking garage. It's about 20 minutes. Because
It's
then
also
I-
still, it's like, it's a fucking grid. Not on
It's
the
a
street.
grid.
Go over,
It's a
go
fucking
down.
I'm sorry,
Not on that
Sage, but
street,
like
go
it
over,
was
go
about 20
down.
minutes.
I walked 4 miles in 5-inch heels.
You just, it's a grid system.
Four-
All
All right,
you gotta
so-
do is
so-
go that way.
4 hours.
John
You were
Mulaney
saying. You were
bit.
saying. You were. You
It's
were.
a grid system, motherfucker.
You were saying.
You are next.
So anyway, this
I
show.
didn't think I was next
yeah.
after that.
So anyway, I ended up really liking this show. So yeah, the show was really
10
bad.
out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of
loved
10.
it.
Loved it. This show's terrible. Did not like it at all. 2 out of 10. Because there was one thing that I liked sometimes, or a couple of things here and there. But 2 out of 10.
Yeah, I feel
Did not like it. Do not recommend.
Feel
Hey,
you, bro.
Colin.
This show was a piece of shit. If you thought that maybe the ending would give you like any kind of like satisfaction at the end, or like literally anything at the end, it doesn't. It's just a piece of shit all the way through. It's a 1 out of 10. The only like somewhat good thing was the doctor made me laugh like twice, and that
1
was
out
it.
of 10, buddy.
1 out of 10. High five. Fuck this show. Don't you dare ever watch it. Just save yourself the time. It's fucking garbage.
Watch this episode instead.
You guys want to like
Yeah.
open porn instead?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
kinda.
So
All right. So
Colin, do you want
I,
to give the context?
yeah, so I was at New York Comic Con last weekend, and as I was walking through the booths, I noticed the hentai booth, and I thought to myself, that's content. I think we could all enjoy it. So I bought a random bag.
A bog.
Bog.
We
I have
bought a bog. We own a
I got a
swamp,
bog.
people.
So it's going to have 1 hentai, I think 1 live action DVD, and 1 dojin.
Something like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
spicy.
So
Rip
let's.
that shit open.
Yeah, I want to
I,
know.
let's
I also
see
love
what
how
we
it's
got.
an
Welcome to the
inconspicuous
porn
brown
unboxing.
paper bag.
Yeah, it's in a lunch bag.
What? Okay, we got 3 DVDs and 1 and 1 manga? What do you guys want here?
Uh,
First,
Can
I
stick
got
my
the
hand in?
DVDs. The
Wait,
DVDs.
stick my hand
Can
in,
each
pull
of
it
us
out.
pull
Oh, wait, how
out
many of
one?
us are there? How many of us are there?
these are
Colin,
fantastic.
Colin, can you go like down the line? Sorry, you don't get to pull one out.
I don't get to pull one.
I paid
Well,
for
you
it.
just looked.
I,
Yeah, but you just looked at
All right,
Okay,
Colin, you just pull them
don't.
all out.
I
You pull
want you
them
to
all out.
know. Just don't
Anthony,
look in.
don't
just
look
pull
in.
one
Just put your
out.
hand
Okay,
and
just
put
just
one out.
look away and yeah.
This is fun.
Okay.
Do I
okay.
read it?
Yeah,
Can we
read it,
show
read
it?
it.
I don't think we can show it though.
We can
Read
can
it.
blur it at the worst.
Oh yeah, okay. Anthony's
Read
not
it.
editing it, so
Oh
he can
my
blur it. Which one is
God.
it?
Oh my God, I
Hit me
wanna
with
see.
it.
It's pussy time.
What's it called?
Power Pussy Rangers.
We got a winner, boys. We got a winner.
It's pussy time. Adult Source Media. Power Pussy Rangers. Come and get it. It's pussy time. Get ready for 1 hour of non-stop super pussy action.
Yo, guys, it's not
With this-
censored. We gotta
with
win
this-
this.
oh, yeah.
Stop.
With this hot group of
Okay,
super
we should. We're
whores.
gonna have to like
They
cut all
love,
that out.
They love
You
to
should
suck.
stop talking.
They love to suck and fuck.
You
Oh.
should really
Stop.
stop talking.
Stop.
Because
This
we're
is
not
the
gonna be able to
worst.
put this up.
Hold on, I'm reading.
Cat,
Oh,
cat,
oh,
taking
oh,
that. Yeah,
God.
hand, no, hand the
No.
next. Hand,
Oh
cat.
my
don't-
God! This
Don't
is
look.
so
Don't look in.
naughty.
Just pull something out.
so naughty.
Okay.
It's from 2016.
Oh, I got the live action.
Oh gosh.
Is it censored?
Hired hands, cheating wives.
No, not cheating.
Starring
Hit me with that
Savannah
NPR, fuck that shit.
Styles. Apparently, that's a name. Oh,
Sage.
Jesus,
There's two
nonsense.
things in that bag.
That's,
No, I thought I
that's
felt something
porn.
else.
That's just porn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
the
is
live action
unfortunate.
one.
This
it's not
has
even-
nothing to do with anime.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
This
no,
game
no,
was
no.
porn.
One came with one live action came with it. We said that.
Yeah,
but
but
I
she
thought
thought
it
it was
was-
going to be like anime related.
Yeah.
No.
this is a
Cannot believe this is
That's kind of
real.
disappointing.
It's a
I'm
little
not gonna lie.
disappointing,
All right,
but
all right, Sage. what do
Okay,
you got?
okay. What did I get?
What the fuck?
My demon lumber.
Lumber.
Lover. 1 hour of hot demon love.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, yo, it's got tentacles.
yo,
Oh, it does have tentacles.
It's got tentacles.
It's got lots of tentacles. Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
what did we get? What did we get?
Whoa.
Dojin
What
wise.
did we get? What did we get?
Oh, what do
it
I have
looks-
on
It looks
now?
like a magazine.
Yeah, I
almost.
think it's
You're
just.
You love it.
collecting.
Oh, it's like a collection of multiple stories. I
Is
think.
it?
Oh, and wait, it's what? I don't even know where the name is. Do you even see where the name is?
Can you read, Mike?
No, there's no.
No,
way.
he doesn't. He doesn't like words.
The-
He doesn't like reading.
The girl with 1,000 curses. Oh, it's
multiple.
4 different ones. So it's the girl with 1,000 curses, pink full course, evening of lust, and sexy losers.
Sexy losers.
Sexy losers.
I will never get over.
Don't know
It's
any of these
pussy
artists.
So what,
time.
This is the winner.
This is the winner.
Each one
I-
only 20 pages. I guess
yeah.
that would
I
make
guess.
sense.
Power Pussy.
Wait, I want to
Jesus
see. I want to see
Christ.
the back real quick.
Jesus
Yo,
Oh, and the
Christ.
back is an ad for something else. that I
Well.
don't
Yours,
know.
good sir.
Oh God.
We gotta.
She's
Sure
kind of cute
is.
though.
Sure.
Let me see.
The blonde
Can I have the
with the sword. She's kind of
She's
cute.
pretty cute.
Yo,
But she's for something else, isn't she?
Yeah. This is just an
So,
ad.
but so we don't have her.
Right.
no, we have. Oh, wait.
I mean, the girl on the
Okay,
front's pretty cute.
She's cute.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I love me
just
some
wanna-
good elf ears.
I just
This
wanna
is
get
straight
to
up
each
probably
story
just
so
gonna
we
end
can
up in
see
the
it again.
trash.
This
We
one's
have to watch the Power
we have to
Pussy
watch Power
Rangers.
Pussy Rangers.
All right, as a group, yeah.
100%.
Wait, this is
100%.
something else. This says sexual serenade. That's not what it says on the cover.
What
Give
is
me a
this?
second. Let
Wait,
me-
I've been lied to.
I've been jacked.
Ask for a refund.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Excuse
it's just
me.
different shit. Who
Excuse
knows?
me, I paid $40 for
That
Power
one also
Pussy.
says something else.
I
Yo,
got.
that
I
is
actually
just
it was a
like-
random
How do you
grab
feel
bag.
that you paid $40 for this?
I think it was worth this joke.
Yeah.
I think it was worth this
is
joke.
So like.
Oh my god!
I was worth it for Power Pussy Rangers alone.
Oh yeah.
Mike goes. That is weirdly
Can I see
meaty.
that Power? Can I see that Power Pussy Rangers DVD? Wait, what?
That
You
looks
gonna borrow
like
it?
a turnip.
No, I don't want to borrow it. I want to take a picture of it.
Wait, Mike.
Don't show the camera.
And Mike said that's weirdly meaty.
Yeah. Why does it look like an axe wound? Yeah.
All right. I think that was a golden
that to other
last couple minutes.
No, I think that was A1. 10 out of 10
Oh,
would
God.
do again.
Yo, we're gonna go watch fucking not now, but we're gonna go watch Power Pussy Rangers. Come back to you guys. Let
Yeah,
you know
we'll
how,
give you
how
a
much
review.
I
That,
hated
that's
it.
actually next
That's the
month's
next
anime club.
anime club.
Speaking of next anime club, it is Cat's pick. We're
Sure
almost
is.
we're almost full circle,
Yeah. Okay. So.
or are we? When did we start with? Who did we start with? Me?
You're last.
Colin.
You're last.
We
Yeah,
started
I'm
with
last. So
Colin.
did we start with me?
No,
we start with
Start with
Colin.
Colin.
Starts
Welcome
with
to
me.
the NHK.
Yeah, but that wasn't on this. I'm talking about on
Oh,
the
I thought it
podcast.
was
Love
on
is
this.
War.
No, my last
No.
one was Love is War.
No, I know.
Oh.
Who was the first on the podcast to do it? Was it me?
I don't know.
Madoka Magica? No.
No.
It was. I think it was Flip Floppers.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I
God,
think
it was.
yeah.
Yeah,
Flip
'cause
Floppers was.
I've already gone. That's what I'm
Episode
saying.
5.
I'm glad
Yeah.
we have this planned
Yeah,
out.
Flip Flappers.
Yeah.
Very good.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm
So
like, oh shit, I'm
technically
already
after-
back around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's
So
wow.
it's
All right,
Kat,
so
then
me.
Anthony.
No.
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 Wait, what
Anthony
did
did
I
I went
Mushishi
last.
before
It's Kat.
you.
It's
Oh,
Kat.
Oh my
fuck,
God.
I'm on
It's
crack.
Kat, me, Colin, Anthony, you.
Okay, great. I'm on crack.
Yeah, you are always. Anyway,
Continue.
what are we watching?
So I was trying to decide between multiple shows on what I wanted to do, and I wanted to do Future Diary, but everybody's seen it except for Anthony, so I was like, so that's not a good pick because I want to talk about it because obviously we have such different takes about
can
it.
just dedicate a part of an episode to
I
it.
would be so about doing Future Diary again. I'd
No, we
rewatch
No,
it.
I'm not
we can
watching
dedicate-
it.
Yeah,
I would
don't
watch
wanna
it
if
again.
Anthony decides to watch it like one time, then eventually we could just talk about it. 'cause,
Yeah, we
like,
can just-
the
we
four
can
of us have
dedicate an
already
episode
seen
to
it,
it
but
at
like
some
I
point.
didn't want
How
to
long
just
is it?
do.
24 episodes?
24
Yeah,
episodes.
it's kind of longer, so like.
It's good.
Yeah, we can just talk about it in one episode.
So
if
if you wanted
watch
to do
it at
that,
some
but I
point.
wasn't gonna pick it for just like one person to watch it. So I was trying to decide. If I wanted to do free.
Splash free?
Yeah, and so I was rewatching episodes of that, and then I was just like,
I would watch Splash Free again.
but I decided
Just
not that
what
much
did you pick?
happens
Stop-
in the
stop-
Fury on
Yeah,
Ice.
what did you pick?
Stop dragging me
Okay,
along.
what I picked is I picked Fruits Baskets because
The
All right,
remake?
cool.
yeah,
Okay.
because in hopes that you guys will watch the other seasons, and then I have someone to talk about.
Oh, I've been
no,
meaning to watch
actually,
Fruit Baskets
I wanted
anyway,
to watch
so-
the remake because I've only seen the original.
Perfect.
Do you
I've
need
only
to
seen
watch
like
the-
half
wait,
of
do
the
you need
first
to watch
season.
the
Wait, there's
No,
two
not at all.
fruit
No.
baskets?
Because the remake
They
is
remade it.
They just remade it.
yeah, it's
Is
like
which
Is it
one
the
do I
exact
watch
same?
The new.
not
new one.
it's not like
Like, are we talking like Full Metal Alchemist versus Brotherhood here, or like?
no, I mean the
They
story
only have
is
little
the same.
difference, and then the art's different.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
like a more like better
Yeah,
quality.
people
It's really-
say that it
it's-
is better.
It's really
Like,
clean
yeah.
and good animation in the
Alright.
new one. I watched
'Cause-
about
oh yeah,
half of the
I
new
meant
season.
to watch. I've been meaning to watch Fruit Baskets at some point anyway.
Does
So
the I can't remember the original Fruits Basket. Does it cover the full manga or was it not finished with the?
I don't think it was
original?
finished.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
too.
So is Funimation? Is it dubbed? Does it have a dub?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Alright,
watched
cool.
it dub. Yeah,
So it's on Funimation?
yeah, I think it's on everything
We can look it up.
actually.
Yeah, we
We'll-
can look it up.
we'll
But
look it up.
yeah, so Fruit Baskets
we'll put
Yes.
it on screen.
somewhere.
Where
yeah.
to watch it?
I'll
I
throw
think
it
it's like it's either 24, 25 episodes for the first season. There's 3 seasons. The first season's not that exciting. The other seasons are better, but that's why I'm hoping that like then you guys would be interested. And then
I don't think Fruits
Watch it.
Baskets will be for the boys, but I understand what you're saying.
I've been meaning to watch it.
I liked what I
Once I
saw.
start it, I'll probably just go through the rest because I'm already there.
Because you're that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
also,
that's
I'm
good,
also,
because then
I'm
I
also,
get- I
yeah,
get to
I'm
talk
also about to
about it.
finish 2 other shows
Wait,
anyway.
are
I'm
you
also
what I
Black
want?
Clover.
Okay, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Okay, will you watch season 2 of Handshakers and then just tell me
No.
what it's about?
But you have to finish
But
it.
you have to finish
oh
it.
yeah,
You also have
Mike,
to
you
watch
have
Boruto.
to complete-
Yeah,
Mike, you have
you're
to
that
finish
guy.
it. Complete
Yeah,
it.
you're
You
that
have to
guy.
complete
Mike,
it,
you have to
Mike.
finish
You
it.
just said
You
that's
have
your
to
rule.
finish it.
You also have
There's
to
no
watch
dub, I know.
Boruto
You're
because that's a
You're
completion of
telling me
Naruto.
you went through all of Naruto, but you refused to watch season 2 of
It's
Handshakers?
only 12 more episodes,
Yeah, because it's
my
not
guy.
dubbed. I refuse to watch this subbed. I'm not watching Boruto because it's not dubbed all the way completely.
It's dubbed a whole
It's
lot.
not done though.
It's
I'm not
a
doing
whole
it.
lot
I'm not
of
gonna
dub.
wait week to week. Fuck that.
You don't
Why
have
do
to.
you
You
like
can
this?
like watch 100 episodes right now.
It's the
Yeah, but then
ghost.
I'd have to wait. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't give a
don't
shit
know
anymore.
how you
Actually, you
consume
know what? Just
content.
like take us out, Mike.
It's my
Take
own
us out.
rules.
Just,
Anyway.
Put
take us
the
out,
end
Mike.
card up.
Anyway, hey,
Play the
thanks
se-
for
end
watching.
Am I supposed to tell what Fruits Basket is?
Oh,
I thought you did. I'm sorry. I thought you did.
no, I already knew, so I was just like, yeah,
I thought
sure,
you did.
whatever.
My
Hey,
bad.
Kat,
Hit-
what's
hit us.
Fruit Basket
Yeah,
about?
it's like for the people that like don't know
I
what
don't.
it is. Basically, it's about this girl Toru, and she's kind of down on her luck, but she's really peppy and she's really happy, and she doesn't let anything get her down. And she meets these interesting boys, men, this family. That take her in, and she discovers, secrets and different qualities, let's say, about the family.
So it's one of those.
Yes.
It's all incest.
Oops, all incest.
Uh-oh.
No, I actually don't think there is.
I love
any.
the fact that
I
Kat
don't
has
think
to-
there is any.
I don't think there is either.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, we're good.
Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
I
any.
would call it more like a reverse harem than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next, so 5 episodes from now.
Yep.
Just over a month. Fruit Baskets, episode 25. Go
Woo.
watch it. So you can watch along with us. We can talk about it. Past that, thanks for watching today's episode or listening to it. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple, Google, leave us a review, like us, follow us, whatever you can do on those. All that bullshit. It all helps. Follow us on Twitter. Talk to us on there. We all our own individual Twitters and whatnot are all in the description. Don't forget to follow Anthony at Super Milkshake.
I have a new video out.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
you're gonna have a new
I have a new video out. It'll be out
Yeah,
by the
it'll
time
be
this
out.
is up. But yeah, I have a new
Um,
video up, so check that out.
Follow Cat on Twitch at Cat the Moonstar.
When does this episode come out? What date?
We
It'll
don't
be
know.
a month from now.
No, but what's the date? I wonder if this is coming out before my birthday because I'm gonna do a subathon for
Around
that.
around November 14th.
Yeah. Okay. So my birthday's November 18th. I'll be probably live on Twitch all day. I'm gonna take off of work, so that'll be
yeah.
fun.
Hell yeah.
Responsible adult. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So I think that's everything. See you guys next week. Whatever the hell we talk about, we never know.
Yeah.
You'll find out when we do. Yeah. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.